Oh, am I the first one in?
Yep. No, actually, I was the first one in, so you're second. Sorry. You almost got me.
First guest in. How's that?
There you go. I'll take that one.
Trying to finish up these freaking listings.
Yeah, I got a whole stack of stuff that I need to, that's already drafted. I just need to get it pictured, get it done.
I'm struggling. I had to do 10 a day for the last 15 days to get myself up to 1,000, and I listed 2 yesterday. I could not even function.
Yeah. But that's good that you've been, consistent and you keep on going. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Go, go, go.
Yep.
It's beating the crap out of me. I blame the children. School starts and they bring crap home and everybody's sick. Even in high school.
It didn't seem like when I was going to school that schools seemed to harbor such illnesses.
Yeah.
Not like they didn't, but
Right.
at the same time, but not like today.
Right.
One kid, it's like,
We
epidemic.
We dealt with pink eye and mono when I was in high school.
Yeah.
That's what went around. Pink eye or mono.
So you guys were farting in each other's eyes and
Yeah, exactly. I've never had pink eye in my whole life, and I never really understood what it was from until I was, way past high school. It made me wonder why the kids that got it repeatedly got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then mono's always been told, it's the kissing disease. Don't make out with a sick person or you'll get mono. And my daughter ended up with mono in 7th grade, and she hadn't been kissing any boys.
Okay, let's see here. What am I doing? Oh, germs. That's right.
My mom believes that we, the world, are going to be taken out by a cootie.
I could agree with your mom.
by a cootie?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. It's called zombies.
It's called what?
Zombies.
Yeah.
Zombie cootie.
What? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I can't help myself.
The baby strikes again. No, you're fine.
Oh.
Did you see Valerie's message?
Huh?
Did you see Valerie's message? She can't get on.
Huh.
He's having an issue.
Oh. Well. Is it in the, where's it at?
She wants to know if you can send her the link to her email.
Okay. Trying to remember what her email is.
Oh, she put it in the chat.
Okay.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah, it's somewhere around here.
I don't want to say it out loud.
It's fine. I'll get it. I found it.
I threw my 2 loud dogs outside, so if you can hear them, I'm sorry. But they're getting their quiet time right now.
No worries.
Michelle, how have you been? I haven't talked to you in so long.
I am doing well. Work has been crazy, but good. And home has been crazy, but good. And my online sales life is crazy but good.
All right. So life is crazy but good.
Yeah.
There you go.
And if I really had to complain, it would just be sad. So
Yeah.
What's the point?
yeah. It's
And no
just-
one would listen anyway, right?
Nobody cares
Right.
anyway.
Yeah. All the other stuff is just fine. The biggest drama I had like in the last 24 to 40 hours is my stupid computer today in the den. If had I known then what I know now, I would have set it up differently, I guess. But I think it's just showing its age, and this stuff needs more current software connections or whatever. So by the time I get this, then my computer wants to shut down. It's just the whole thing is crazy, and I'm getting more and more excited and more frustrated. Next, I'm trying to join the chat.
I think I got it here.
By the time I get this, then my computer wants to shut down.
Yeah.
This whole thing is crazy, and I'm getting more and more excited and more frustrated.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Trying to join the chat.
I think I got it here.
By the time I get this, then my computer wants to shut down. Yeah. What I said.
Michelle, you don't have to repeat yourself.
I know, and I have my headphones on. But you know what? Things are going good, and I've made movement and progress in both rooms, and got some stuff out, and
Hey, progress is
just
progress.
amen to that.
Yep.
But it's like I was saying here a little bit ago. I think it's such a solitary existence, us online sellers, and some prefer that all 24/7, which is fine. But I think what keeps me kind of seeking out a group or seeking out others. I have other friends that I've met in real life and all that eBay, but they're not part of my regular life. But
Yeah.
then to have a group like Val's group and meeting you guys and just being able to interact and talk like a reseller, think like a reseller, understand the concepts that we have to as a reseller, because you're not going to get it on the nightly news. You're not going to get it at the kitchen table or the coffee shop.
Yep.
Talk
Yep.
like think like a reseller, understand the concepts.
What's going on?
I got to write this shit down. This is good.
You have to make the YouTube channel, Valerie.
Good.
I
And I
d-
made movement and
Huh?
both rooms and got some stuff out.
Other Valerie.
I don't
Okay,
have
what
any.
am I doing?
Hey, progress is
Just
progress.
a-
You have to mute the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me.
it's all right. No worries.
In here a little bit ago, I think it's such a solitary existence as sellers, and some prefer that all 24/7.
Yay!
There you go.
I think what keeps me kind
Maybe.
of seeking out groups,
No, it's not working.
seeking out others. I have other friends that I've met in real life, and
Okay.
hello.
I think we're good.
Did that work?
Yep.
I don't hear her. I don't hear Michelle. I don't hear.
Michelle.
Yeah. Okay. Is it just me, or I was thinking? Oh no, I muted my everything.
No, you're fine. It's all
Okay.
good. It's all
Did any
good.
of you all used to go to the eBay discussion forums, like for clothing and all of that? It's been a few years ago, but
I never have.
I do not like the eBay discussion forums. I find them very negative and nitpicky, and I
all
don't-
the above.
Yeah.
Mhm. And so
That's
some
what
of
I've
the ladies, some of the ladies that I've met, they used to be the bigger stinkers. I mean, I've actually met them in real life, and they're lovely people, but I don't necessarily understand how they could have that persona online. But
yeah,
they weren't my people, just people I met. But the person that helped me the most when I was really new was one of those stinkers. She took me aside on in the group or what privately or something, and she said, "You just need to do this. You need to stop doing that and do a little more of this, a little more of that." And it was the difference between night and day. And I sure would like to see some sort of mentoring or sort of help. And with the groups, the YouTube, the development, all of that, I think has really helped. But to have somebody pull another aside, saying, give me 5 minutes and I'll help you and I'll tell you what you could do to improve your situation or whatever. Maybe
Right.
people don't want to hear that, but that direct mentoring can really help.
Right.
So that's my 2 cents.
And even with me, I'm fairly new. I've dabbled in it and sold a couple of household things, but really new since like a year ago, April. And that's when I had to start looking for people that knew how to do it. Not that I didn't want to do my homework, but I wanted people that would take me aside, wouldn't have any problem, taking me aside and saying, "Hey, you need to do this, not that," or
Right.
you need to work on this a little bit harder and not be so nitpicky on this,
No, absolutely.
So,
And not to do it in a public way, to do it,
right,
quietly.
right,
No,
right.
absolutely. I remember one of the first, they rolled me out on the floor, I think. But I had this heathered gray sweater that my pictures when I first started weren't that great. Not that they're that great now, but they weren't that great then. So, I digress. And so I asked about my pictures, not realizing what was going to happen. It was shitting rain. It was rain. It was coming down. They were saying, "Well, you need to stop taking pictures with your phone," and blah blah blah. It was horrible. Those pictures sucked. I got better pictures, and I sold the damn sweater. But it was just like, yeah, you don't realize it till it's coming at you.
Yeah.
What it really does.
And and that's another thing that I had to learn, because I am not, I don't take criticism well. Even if it's constructive criticism, I take it, I get very offensive. And, I feel like it's a shot
Offended.
towards, or offended. Yeah. Offensive, offended. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
But, I get very, uh, you know, pissed off and I've asked for it, but then, they're, picking at you, and not in a bad way, but, they're trying to help you. So it's really hard. And I had to learn that, even just doing this business, I had to learn that, there's people that have been in it a lot longer than I have, and I need to listen to them and, take what they can give me and make something of my own. Everybody's
Yes.
going to have a little thing, of how to do certain things. And so you take a lot of everybody's stuff, and then you you squish it down and you make it your own.
Yep.
That's the kind of the way that
I
I
think
looked at
that's
it.
key. And I think that's key. And I think that gets lost a lot of times where people are
Yeah.
saying, "Help me." And here comes the people saying, "We're not going to help you because you need to help yourself."
Right.
Well, that's not exactly, no, neither of them are listening to each other
Hmm.
in that perspective.
Right. And that's
I
one of the
thought,
reasons why, me and Sally, thank goodness we kind of started at the same time, and so we could help each other. So
right.
that was really key for us. So, if she learned something, she would pass it on to me. If I learned something, I'd pass it on to her. So it really works well like that. We could help each other.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we had each other to kind of bounce things off of too. So,
I remember when you guys first went into YouTube video group chat thing.
What channel was it on?
That's what I'm trying to think. It'll come to me.
Was it on Dusty's?
It may have been, but you guys were like really new.
I bet that was funny.
Not in a bad way. Now that I'm saying it like that, but I mean, but you guys were new.
Yeah.
But you
Oh,
were
yeah.
you guys had jumped in and said, "We're here. We're figuring it out, and we're doing sales, and we're making good."
Right.
Yeah. That's what I remember.
Yeah. And it really has, brought me and Sally closer. I mean, we were close already, but it really has brought us even closer together.
I tried getting my mom to help. She sabotaged every other opportunity I presented. To list, to shop, to tie, to organize. It wasn't her thing.
Yeah.
She likes doing those things, but she doesn't want to do it. Which is fine. It takes one to have that passion.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried, when my daughter moved to North Carolina, I told her you need to go, you need to get some, items at the thrift store, some cheap stuff. You don't want to get anything really expensive or anything. I tried to talk her through it and everything. And I said, and just, put them up and start listing, because she had 3 kids under 2. There was no way she was going to be able to hold down a full-time job,
Right.
but she had to make some kind of an income. But her heart wasn't in it. She didn't feel the same way about it that I did.
Right.
And so, and that was okay. I mean, she did it. She did it because, it was at that point she didn't really have a choice.
Right.
But when she got the opportunity to do something else, she took it, So, which I understand that too. If your heart's not in it, then you're not gonna go very far with it.
Right.
So, okay, I am gonna go get some tea. I'm gonna go outside. Looks like the heathen is awake. No, the puppy. The puppy is awake. Aren't you? Aren't you? Maybe. And so I'm going to go do a couple of things, and then I will be right back.
Okay.
I'm listing a Wilton pan, cute clown pan, and I think I'm going to list it for $25.
All right.
I don't. There's another one already up for 25, so we'll see. Maybe I should do it to 24.
We're in sync today, Michelle. I'm listing a Thomas the Tank Engine Wilton pan in a few minutes.
Nice.
As soon as I can measure it.
It's just crazy, all this stuff.
This is a live show, right?
Mm-hmm. Are you alive now?
Half. I was going to ask a question, but not on the live show.
Oh. Well, I don't know who all's here. Who's here? Who's in the chat?
I don't want it to turn into a political discussion of any kind. So.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You can ask it privately.
Just whisper.
Yeah. No one will hear. Does it have to do with political topics?
Yes,
Okay.
and the NFL, and that's that.
I posted something.
Did you?
Yes. I did. I just I reposted this thing. Um, here's my basic philosophy. It's American to dissent. We were dissenting on the first day.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think that that's a slippery slope. And
yep. That's why I said, never mind.
we have to be careful as a country
Yep.
to not go down that.
Yep.
But I think we have the Pied Piper leading the rats. And I'll end with that.
It's an interesting time to be alive.
Mm-hmm. My cousin was going to go to Puerto Rico, and I saw an article that said Puerto Rico has been set back decades.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's crazy.
Horrible.
And my son just came back from a few months in Mexico and Oaxaca and Mexico City, and he has friends on both sides. Some had been heavily impacted, and some no impact from
Really?
the earthquakes. Mm-hmm. But I have a state government job, so it's funny how a lot of we're insulated to a certain extent, but we, the prices of gas, the price of gas impacts the state's money. So we're either broke or kind of broke or flat ass broke. So it's just like the world impacts New Mexico and impacts me in like weird ways.
Yeah.
But maybe one day I'll be rich and famous.
You never know.
Never know.
You could find that one thing at a yard sale, some random yard sale somewhere, and it could be worth $10 million. And
Mm-hmm. I could stub my toe on a dinosaur bone.
there you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, my pictures aren't posting here. What is happening? Wow. Dusty just said in the chat a while back, I finally got Anchor support to admit that it was their fault on eBay's end. And then he did his LOLOL that he doesn't like.
Crazy.
They admitted fault. That is crazy.
What did you have to say to get that to happen?
Right? So I kept telling my lovely eBay account that no thanks for the seller's hub. I put it off as long as I possibly could. And then one day last week, it gave me no option. And apparently I'm one of the last holdouts to do it, the old way, quote unquote.
Right.
And I just still can't get used to it. It's slowing me down. Anyone else still hanging on to the old one, or is everybody on the new seller hub now?
I don't know if I'm which one I'm a new one.
Damn, I just did a workout. Woo!
Did you ship it?
Yeah, but I have like 48 totes. So,
Holy cow.
yeah. And I lost something, so, you know, that's good.
Did you find it?
No,
Well, there's
That's-
tomorrow.
yeah, that's okay, yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, you know, I'm looking and looking frantically, and I don't think that does any good. I
Yeah.
just need to let it go for a night, and then when I come back tomorrow, if I have to go through every single tote, then so be it.
I hate that.
But then at least everything else is ready.
Yeah, because you can't do that ding.
I know.
You're gonna have to find. Yeah.
Yep. And I will find it. I have to get a better inventory system.
What do you want your inventory system to look like?
See, I think that I want to have like, because it was an electronic, so it was a camera, a digital camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for like the smaller electronics, they almost need their own just tub that says electronics. Right now I just kind of mix them in with like whatever else I list that day.
Right.
And I think that I need like to have like, I don't know, like a tie bin, an electronic bin. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes.
So right now I just have like A, B, AC, AD, so on and so forth.
I have a modified one of types, but I have my utility room has built-in shelving and racks, so like clothes and other things get put specific places. So it's not a tub system, but it's kind of like what you're describing. But I do have some tub things too that I learned that I gotta keep like stuff or theme stuff. But I have a fighting chance to find it in there.
Yeah. Because right now I'm going to start doing where if it's any pants that are over a pound, so jeans or pants that are over a pound, I'm just doing what Sally does, and I'm putting in a bubble post malware thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I put a number on it, and I put it on the shelf that way, and I keep the numbers like in sequential order.
Right.
And so I think that'll be easier to find pants anyway. I don't know. It's just a process. And hopefully I don't fail before I get through my process. I can't fail because I have a whole bunch of shoes to list.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll be fine. I just gotta.
Just have to focus and just,
Yeah.
bring your energies to a central point.
I need some weed or something, some Cheech and Chong. Listen to you. You're like,
There you go.
then just meditate. No, I'm just teasing.
Hey, I've been doing this a long time, and I've had my own trials and tribulations, so I can speak like I'm at the top of the mountain. Yeah, no, I've had my troubles and tribulations.
Yeah. No, I believe it. I believe it.
How long have you been selling?
Huh?
How long have you been selling,
Since the end of March.
Michelle? Well, I knew you had been in March, Jessica,
Yeah.
but Michelle.
Wow,
I
you've only been
started.
selling since March?
What?
You've only been selling since March?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm trying.
You are. Holy crap. I'm sorry, Michelle. I didn't mean to talk over you. I just
No,
was like,
no.
really?
That's good to know.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
I started in like '98.
Holy
Oh, okay.
That's awesome too. Forever then.
Yeah,
Wow.
long enough that I know better. Doesn't mean I do better. It just means I know better.
Yeah, that's what my dad always told me. Doesn't mean I do better, but I do know better.
But I really have enjoyed the whole learning process, and I'm glad I started doing it. I really started doing it. My son was my buddy, and we would do a lot of stuff. But I was a student and I worked, and my mom helped me, with daycare and, raising my child and all of that stuff. But he just finally said, "You're my mom. We're not buddies," like that. And I don't think I was trying to be that kind of buddy, but it's what he felt. And I had already been kind of thinking about eBay. Well, I could do this at home. I could make some money. It sounds fun. Yeah. So I'm glad I started it, and I'm glad I'm still doing it. But 98 feels like forever.
Yeah. I did like swap meets before eBay and stuff, but it's just not. I realize that's definitely not where the money is, though.
Yeah.
And I was
Or
still
if it
working
is,
my butt off. Huh?
If it is, it's hard work to make that money.
Oh yeah, I mean I was working my butt off and I wasn't. Sophia, please no. No, thank you. You're gonna hurt yourself. Have a seat. You gotta be careful, sister. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Hold on, I'm gonna help you, okay? Give me 1 second.
When did you other ladies start?
I started listing and selling on Amazon in December of last year, and then I've kind of eased up on that, and I've been selling on eBay since around February of this year.
So you're pretty new too.
Yes,
That's exciting.
yes, I'm enjoying it.
Amazon scares me.
Yeah, I know, right?
It scared me too.
Me too.
They're kind of the snobs of reselling, I think.
Yeah, but I did start reselling on Amazon Merchant Fulfilled, and I've had a few sales, not a lot. I think the first thing that actually sold was a travel board game with Yahtzee and Clue and a couple of other things that I bought for like $1 at a garage sale for $40.
Hold on.
Yeah, and so that, I didn't really know how it was going to work, but that was my first experience, and it went really well. And I've had other good flips, we'll call it, on Merchant Fulfilled, but I don't know. I don't know that I would want to search and facilitate such listings on Amazon. I just don't know that I have enough in me to try to make that a living or, a part-time job.
They put so many restrictions on there now on what you can list, or at least for myself. It's really irritating. I mean, I sold something today. I sold a book on there today, That's like one thing.
Right.
And I don't know. They just kind of irritate me a little bit. But it's another platform, and you got to stay open to everything, so.
And I think that's for me with eBay. I was content enough, complacent enough that I kind of knew of other platforms and kind of knew what they did, but really trying to figure them out has been an experience because they each do something different, and I think they're taking different leads from eBay.
Right.
They excel at those things that they've chosen to do for the most part.
Right.
I had a neighbor, he called himself Saving Private Dachshund, when he left me a note telling me how much my dog was barking. Funny, he has a dog now that my dog that can't stop barking now talks to when she goes outside. So, but I tease him every time. I call him Saving Private Dachshund. Mm-hmm.
So Valerie, how many do you have in your store since you started not that long ago?
632.
Do you do pretty good?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I have 3 I need to ship out tomorrow, and 1 I'm waiting for a payment for, and then I have that 1 Amazon sale. I mean, I'm part-time, so I don't make a ton of money.
Yeah. That's not bad though.
Yeah.
My goal is to eventually sell 20 a day. That's a long shot, but it's still my big goal. So
I would be happy with 10 a day.
yeah, I'm about there. So I want to move on up. I mean, there's some days I have 2, okay, but average though, I have at least about 8. But that took a long. I mean,
Well, you have
that took hours upon hours.
yeah. But where are you at? You're almost at 1,000, aren't you?
Almost 1,200.
Oh, okay. So you're like double what I
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
That's good.
I gotta let the monster in. I really don't want to. She destroys the house. I love her, but she's a mess. It's like having another kid.
I laugh at myself because I'm the only one here. I can make a mess like nobody's business.
Yeah. The dog, she's not really that messy, the dog isn't, but it's just her hair. She sheds so bad. Through and there's a coat. But she's got to come in by like 10-ish, or else the neighbors get pretty pissed.
So Valerie, what do you normally sell?
That's a good question.
Are you one of those I'll sell anything not bolted down kind of girls?
Yes,
Me too.
but mainly I sell clothing.
That's where I started.
Yeah,
It's just so abundant.
right. Well, I shop at thrift stores. I shop at the bins, garage sales, and they have hard goods and clothing.
Right.
So whatever I find, games, others, whatever I find.
Once I became more open-minded to hard goods, I realized the bins actually has some pretty dang good hard goods.
Right, they do.
If you're digging, yeah. At first it looks like trash, and then you start looking and you're like, oh no, this is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I sold one of those baby backpacks that you wear for hiking.
Right.
I got that from the bins for $5 and I sold it for like $150, I think.
Nice.
How much are your bins? Like I usually get enough to where I only pay 99 cents a pound.
99 cents a pound at all for everything. But if it's more than 5 pounds, then it's a flat $5 fee.
Oh, okay.
If you have something like a 10-pound dumbbell, it's going to be $5.
Okay.
And then books are 25 cents and shoes are $1.49 a pound. But I won't have to worry about those for a while. Just
Right.
so.
Do you have a pretty big bins there?
Why what?
Is it big? Like
Yeah.
Do you have oh yeah.
So I can count. Hold on. I'll give you a number in a second. I can visually do it.
How many bins you have? You can visually
Yeah.
count that?
Yeah. So we have 49 bins at a time of the big blue ones. We don't have the tall bins, we have the long bins.
They get rotated. Yeah. I know the long blue bins, but did they get changed out like on a regular? But whenever I'm there, I usually one row before they go. I mean,
Hold on.
the next
You're breaking up.
rotation.
Hold on, say that again.
Am I?
Yeah, you were.
Okay, I was too close. We have constant rotation. It's hard to get through everything before they're putting more out.
So we do it's like a rotation every, I would say every 45 minutes to an hour and a half.
Oh wow.
But when they do that, they rotate it and they move out like 3 to 6 bins at a time.
Hmm.
We have a lot of clothes. Like we have mountains of clothes and they pack it really tight.
Yeah.
And I've been to some that have no clothes. So like literally I found like 2 pieces of clothing in the whole place.
No, we have tons of clothes at ours.
They had a ton of purses.
Big.
So that's where I got all my purses was when I went to the other bins.
Mm-hmm.
9 cents a pound. So
You ladies do a lot of hashtags.
heck no.
Mm-mm.
I don't. I hate hashtags.
I have it listed on Mercari in a few weeks, and I'm doing my first one in that amount of time. And I see they now say you have to have at least 5 words in the body of the listing, and it's saying it's suggesting 3 tag items, 3 tag words, or phrases,
Yeah.
or 3 tags.
I don't sell much, so I've never sold anything on Macquarie, so.
It's never asked for this before.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna make something up. See what happens. If it sells tomorrow, I'll think it's the hashtags.
You regularly sell stuff on there,
Yep,
and it actually sells.
yep. And sells for good, not everything, but sells for good money.
Huh. Does your stuff sell pretty quick?
Sometimes.
Hmm.
I have quite a few stuff that's been up for quite a while, so it's another platform. It's another platform for people who have money in their account can go spend it somewhere else. That said, I've sold a lot of kids' clothes, kids' shoes, stuff that's not really the best for eBay
Yeah.
or Etsy. But
It's,
there's no fee until you sell the item, and it's like 10%. So
Yeah.
I just kind of have that factored into my price. And they have flat shipping rates, or you can do it yourself. But I like the flat shipping rates. And so if it sells, fine. If it doesn't, fine.
yeah. I tried doing consignment sales for. This sucks.
That would suck. And I got a bunch of kids' clothes that I'm helping out a friend, and I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah. I probably have, hell, I don't even know, 2,000 pieces of kids' clothes.
Holy macaroni!
Yeah, probably more than that, honestly, if I went through and counted, but that's being conservative. And I can't get rid of them. But I mean, and yeah, you could donate them, but like, I've tried lotting it. I don't know.
I would say, with my experience, is just try to get rid of it through OfferUp or like Craigslist or
And
Facebook,
just do it.
and just do it like here's a 20-pound box full of girls' clothes, 0 to 1 year.
Yeah, and I've been trying to do that a little bit, and I keep getting these people, and all they do is say, well, get it all out and take pictures of it and yada yada. And I'm like, no, I won't. I just want this shit gone. The reason why it's $20 for 100 items is because I don't want to do that.
Absolutely. And maybe in your listing put as is, you know,
Because
capital letters.
I throw out everything with rips and stains and all that because I wouldn't want it. So
I'm
I do.
trying to. Mhm.
Go ahead.
No. Yeah. So,
No, I was just
go
saying
ahead.
I do put that on there that I don't have like rips and stains and stuff. But I swear to you, every time they're like, "Well, how many is in this size? How many?" And I'm like, all that work for $20 when you're getting a
Yeah.
hell, like I would jump on that when my daughter was tiny. I would have jumped on that all day long, and I wouldn't
Absolutely.
even ask questions. So I don't know. People are just different nowadays, you know.
My suggestion was just put as is. I have a car and I say needs engine, and maybe people can construe that a couple different ways. The car doesn't run; it needs an engine, and it's still sitting there because people are dipping around on questions.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. There's a difference
Hmm.
in the last 15 years. I see a huge difference in people's actions.
Well, I think it's the computer. It's this online sales too, people, It- for many reasons.
I don't. I feel like everybody expects everything just handed to them on a silver platter. That's how I've noticed a change. It's like, well, it for free, so take it or leave it. I mean,
Right. No, I do agree with you, but I think this, even like with eBay too, these people are saying, it had half a scratch on the very top left corner. I want a full refund. It's like,
yeah,
shut up! You knew it was used when you bought the damn thing.
right. Or I got one the other day that tried to tell me, oh, it smelled bad, but it's in perfect condition. But I knew it was clean because it was out of my personal closet.
Right.
We don't smoke. We don't. I mean, the dog's rarely in the house because she can't stand to be in the house, and
Right.
the more she'll be outside, the better for me because it's less hair. So I know that it didn't stink. And they're like, and I said, well, it was like I washed it and dried it and da 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 da. And they didn't say anything after that. So it's like they're just fishing for shit for free. And I'm like, well,
Without a doubt. So I want to see. I'm going to read you something I got in Etsy. I sold the basic editions, which is like what, Walmart, Kmart,
right.
and it was like a chambray top. It had a little collar. I think it was short sleeve, 1X, and it had been up for a couple of years. And so I was happy that it sold. This is how long ago this thing was. Hold on a second. Okay, vintage. Here's my title. Vintage Women's Basic Edition Short Sleeve Chambray Blue Floral Embroidered Peter Pan Collar Button Down Shirt plus 1X Full Cut Casual Excellent Condition. Buy it now. And this girl sent me a message that said, this appeared to be gray from the photo. Oh, no, it didn't. It was blue. I was going to use it for work, but it is denim. It's not technically denim, but okay. It is also far too big, and it falls off of my shoulders. It's more like a large dress. Now I can't use it. I can only wear gray, appropriately fitted button-downs for work. She sent this to me on September 1st. She bought the shirt on March 29th.
Oh no.
So I said, "Hi, Jessica. I'm not sure what the best outcome would be here. You are telling me a shirt almost 6 months later is too big and won't work for you? The size is in the title and the measurements are in the listing. I am looking at the photos provided and I believe the shirt is clearly blue. Please advise." Never heard from her.
Who waits 6 months? Like, what the hell?
You're telling me you're an idiot, that you don't know what size you are. You're half blind.
Well, maybe she lost a lot of weight, you know? You don't even know. 6 months is ridiculous.
If she lost that much weight, it's not my problem.
No, absolutely not.
And so if she had said, "Michelle, I was an idiot," I would have given her a full refund. But I think, so I guess what my point is in the bigger picture, we need to own our cojones and carry them with us. Because there's been so many people that have been scared to not stand up necessarily, but just provide some backbone for their transaction. So it kind of makes all of us go, "Oh my God, the customer's going to leave a negative. Oh my God, the customer's going to not be happy." I get it. We want to have a high customer satisfaction, but not with that shit. Sorry. It's just like, are you kidding me? And so I thought this was another shirt that I sold here a couple weeks ago. And then I looked back and I had to keep going back and back to find the shirt.
There's got to be an extent to it, you know? I mean, yeah, that's a little crazy. I probably would have said something similar to what you said. I don't know if I would have put up with that at all.
Yeah.
Now, I understand like a couple months, but 6 months is pushing it a little bit. Once you hit like the 3-month line, you're pushing it too far for me.
Yeah. And none of this stuff she could really support. If it's so big and falls off your shoulders, why did you buy it? Why did you buy a 1X? Even if she was a medium, she would know that. Shouldn't she know what a 1X is? I don't know.
I mean,
and the color. Go ahead.
No, you would think that she would. I mean, and plus, how much did she pay for it?
$14 net and $8.
And she's buying a basic Walmart shirt. Like,
yeah,
no, not at
and
all.
it probably, I don't see shipping charges, so it might have been free shipping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying all the customers are crazy, but I think we all have a little craziness in us.
Yeah, agreed on that. It goes to this culture of accountability that people just
And lack thereof.
Yes, total lack of accountability.
And
6 months
entitlement.
after I bought a 1X, I realized I made a mistake, so it's all your fault. You sold me the wrong shirt.
Yeah. No, ma'am.
It's the Walmart culture, I call it. It's that Walmart culture, because if you walk into a Walmart, if you raise your voice or scream and yell or raise holy hell, not saying that all people aren't without reason for yelling,
Right.
Walmart necessarily, but I'm just saying it's that culture of, if I walk in here and I cause enough stink, I'm going to get my way.
Absolutely.
And those people have learned that action works for them.
Absolutely. I'll be right back.
Every time it's not perfect, if they raise a fuss, if they stink enough, they can get their way. I don't know. That's when I go ultra polite and professional and bland.
I keep hearing a dog.
Yeah.
Is that
It's not
Michelle?
mine, thank God.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Okay, I have one more listing to go. One more.
I want to get a dog house for ours because we don't let her outside now, but she likes to be outside. I'm like, why can't she just enjoy the time, get it out of her system? Because in winter and stuff, she can't do that. So
Mm-hmm.
if she preferred to be inside, I wouldn't care. But since she prefers to be outside, I'm like, we need to get her a dog house that she can just chill once in a while. But then I worry about like mountain lions and crap, and I'm like, I don't know.
You live in town?
Huh?
You live in town? Or in the country?
I live in a town,
Yeah,
but it's not really.
in town.
It's not really like. Yeah, I mean it is, but we have mountain lions in our
Yeah.
town, so
Oh.
we have enough fields around that they still live here. So.
Right.
Which I mean, they keep to themselves for the most part, but sometimes they'll go on a spree and they kill. Like my mom lives outside of town.
Mm-hmm.
They got like, and it's only like 5 minutes away from me, and they got a mountain lion got like 5 dogs in a week.
Yeah.
Worry about that. I mean, I don't know.
Well, bad.
And they were pretty big dogs, so I would assume that she's not big enough.
Mm-mm.
But the guy next door leaves his dog out every day, night, and I don't know. I just worry.
Great. What are you doing? Drinking red?
I sold a sweater for $7.50 that I have to ship with a flat rate, which pisses me off.
Oh no.
That's all right.
Oh no. That's bad.
At least I'm not. I mean, I'm not out anything, but I didn't make anything, so whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not my shipping supplies, so I didn't use that either. At least.
It's just your time and energy. Sorry.
No, you're right.
Ask me the same question, and how many of that have I had last couple weeks? I had 3 international shipments that I barely made the cost at.
Oh no. Yeah, I think shipping's something else that I would mess up here and there. Money, did you make some money?
What's that?
I didn't make money today. Not me.
Oh, I thought somebody cha-ching.
So did I.
It was an echo.
That was definitely a cha-ching.
This was my cha-ching.
It wasn't I. Oh, it was a message or something? I don't know.
No.
Okay, maybe it was me.
Well, wake up, lady.
I was just answering something from her. A conversation.
She reminds me of the sloth off of what is that movie? Zootopia.
Who, me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, that's kind of scary to me, but that's okay. Okay. So I had a lady ask me today about an item I had. And the item is I have 2 button dolls. This lighting in here sucks, but it's basically buttons and button and thread spools. So she sends me a message and says, well, I found a pattern. I'm waiting to hear what they have to say, and then I'll let you know. So I said, no problem, as I'm responding, and I realize I have an order from that lady for these dolls.
Oh.
But they are super cute. This lady has a little rose pin in her hat, and looks like she was made with love. So
Was that on Let Go? Is that what you said?
this was on Etsy, and they're going to Oregon.
Huh. How much do those types of things sell for?
Yeah. How much?
How'd it go? How much?
That's a good question. Hold the thought.
Who knows?
Trying to catch up with myself. I was in La La Land thinking I'm never making a sale ever.
Oh god.
I sold them for $24.99 free shipping.
Oh wow.
And I think I paid $1 for both of them.
Huh.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Vintage lot of 2 shelf-sitting button dolls. Country charm, mom, grandma, daughter, great-grandmother, patchworks, buttons, ladies with hats. Excellent condition. You have like 140 characters or something on Etsy, so I try to use all of it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That was so much.
So when people put brown shirt, I just laugh because got to have more than that. Huh, Coco? Okay. That's too. Well, I wasn't here. I can't say that I heard the cha-ching because I wasn't here.
No, you were in here when it happened.
I missed. Well, maybe I was putting on my headphones. I did not hear it.
Huh.
I just heard you guys talking about it, thinking It had to be one of you ladies that got it.
No, I wish. Send some of that.
Yay! Here, all of it to you girls.
Woo! My dog. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to come destroy your life. No, I'm just kidding. I suppose I could
Oh,
do
she says, she responded, I decided to go ahead and get these dolls, as I suspect they will come in handy, and I can send them in my Operation Christmas boxes, of which I do 12, and I can learn to make the rest, I hope.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the demon. Then I gotta call my mom and see if she wants to go get some shoes tomorrow. She'll probably tell me, hell no.
My mom is game for all that stuff.
My mom will probably be too busy working on her hoard, honestly. She'll want to do it, but she'll probably be busy. I'm the coolest mom. Look at what I have in my yard. In our
Nice. Nice.
don't mind the laundry.
You can have mine if you want.
No.
She just responded to say she's very anxious to get them. Thanks.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good night. So one of the girls just came down into my office to ask me if I was done yet.
Ah,
They want to show me something they want for Christmas on eBay.
Nice. That's so thoughtful.
And so it begins.
Mhm. Oh, look at him.
Look at this doggy.
He's super cute.
no.
Where is it? All right. Lay down. What a busy day. What a day. Oh no. Shit.
What's the matter?
Looking at my bids, my auctions.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Oh,
I'm
do
trying to
you
figure-
have...
Huh? I won more, but I don't know what I won. I lost some
Oh.
too.
Mm.
Damn it. That's all right. I got the some eBay tape and some packing lists.
Not the Scentsy?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, Blackberry. I don't know where she went.
Or if they're talking about Valerie, she was doing she had some home stuff she wanted to do.
Oh,
And because we were half crazy and we wanted to keep working, she let us.
Ah, Nikki! Nikki,
She in?
that.
Well, let's give her a call.
And lay down.
Let's give that gal a call. Get her in here.
Hmm.
She may or may not want to come in, but that's kind of weird. It's popular. Pick her. Huh.
Damn it. This Cincy lot. Nope, I didn't get it.
Ow. What did
oh.
it go for?
I wasn't paying attention, huh?
What did it go for? Did it?
$23.
Oh, I'm gonna
I
cry.
know. I would have been able to get it too. That's okay. I got some eBay tape and some packing slips. 1,000 packing slips for $10.
That's good.
So
Hey, I sold something, Valerie.
You did?
I sold two dolls, button dolls.
Cool.
We're made out of buttons and schools, and they have clothes and hats and stuff like that.
That's awesome. I
And
just
pay for
called.
it.
I just called you, Nikki. So if you need me to call you again, I will.
Gotta take pictures so I don't forget when to pick them up. I know
So
what
they don't have any buzzers for you, or when you're like with clothes, or when the auction's about to end.
Nope.
Oh,
They should have like a notification or something. You would
yeah.
think.
Nope.
Hmm.
That's all right though. It's not a big deal. Did I really need to spend that money? Probably not.
But think of all the money that you could have made.
You know what? I think I'm going to be pretty busy for a while. Just saying.
You'd be like, I hate shoes.
Hell, maybe I'll find some to fit my feet so I can get them nice and stinky.
There you go.
There's plenty of stuff out. So tomorrow maybe there'll be another auction.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this website always has. There's still more auctions right now I could go on to, but I'm not going to.
Okay, now where is this? Let's write this down.
It's called equipbid.com. So EQUIP hyphen BID.com.
Okay. I'm not guaranteeing I'm doing anything. I just want to look.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to take a look and
Mm-hmm.
Why is it not? What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Okay, not working.
Okay. So I gotta figure out how to ship this fish.
How big is that? Your fish.
Hmm.
How big is your fish?
I don't remember how big the measurements were. It's probably. Well, let me see here. I got a little measuring tape just right here. That's about 10. The biggest one is about 10 inches long.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you say that website again? Equipbid.com?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My pen didn't work.
EQUIP. And then there's a hyphen, though. Yeah.
Okay. BID.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's something that's just here or if it's a lot of places. I don't know, because I just know that there's some here. So I don't know how far that goes.
Yeah.
And the one you are dealing with is within a few miles of your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the other one's a little further. It's like 20 minutes away,
But it's reasonable. It's not like 3 states away.
no, huh?
Their website says they serve Kansas, Missouri, and all of the Midwest.
Oh,
Okay, that's not me.
I tried. Sorry.
That's pretty
That's okay. There might be something like that out here.
Don't go wake up the baby.
Sally was going to go to sleep, right?
The
That's
last
what I think.
time, yeah.
That's what I think she said.
I muted Mama because it was the tape. The baby, she wants that baby asleep.
Yeah. That's cool. It's all good. You're in your bed. That's good.
Hey, Valerie, did you see where the call never came through?
Huh. Okay, I'll try it again. I sent it again.
Me too.
I'm tired.
I'm sliding down the mountain over here.
Megan, she said she got an offer for one of the things I posted today, only about 2 hours after the contest ended. Poor thing. I'm sorry. Do you want me to call you again? Yes. Kids deals, what's her name? Kids deals or something. Kids deal.
Kids Deals and More? Is it Kids Deals?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Got an offer on something and they took the offer.
Can you send me the new link? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Do.
Mm.
Okay, there's that. I called Nikki. Well, hopefully everybody's good. Nikki, did you get that? I sent that a few minutes ago. Back to you. Kansas girl, I looked a while back at an auction you told about and have been wanting to come up for a Thursday auction and load up. Can't remember the auction name now.
Cargo Largo.
Howdy, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, shoot, Nikki, I don't know what's going on. That's two that I've sent you. That's weird.
All
Come on,
right.
Nikki, you can do it. Come on, Nikki, you can do it.
I just sent one again to you. I don't know what's going on. Was that it? Comfortable Life, Cargo Largo?
Yep. That's the only one I know of on Thursday that we were talking about.
Yeah.
What is Cargo Largo?
A bid sell.
Okay.
So you walk around with a sheet of paper, and there's about 1,000 pallets, and you just bid on whatever ones you want, however much you're willing to pay. And at the end of the night, at like 11 o'clock at night, they call you and tell you if you were the highest bidder.
Wow. So I've been watching this Roger Kieserling guy, and he was talking about that this morning and talking about having a bag for it.
Oh, that's the store. He has a tote.
Okay, yeah.
That's not that fancy because honestly, the store they price everything what you would sell it for on eBay,
Okay.
and then you get 25% off. That's not good enough margin for you to sell off of, personally. But some people might want to do it. I don't know. The bid sells where it's at though because you can get a whole pallet of stuff for a couple bucks. So.
Well, I think I got Alan. I still don't know how to work the phone call part, but I think I just got something from Nikki and from Valerie, the other Valerie.
Oh, goodness.
What you doing tomorrow? You want to ride with me somewhere? No, you don't. You're not doing nothing. You're not going to come with me to get my winnings? Mom?
Sounds like me and my mom.
Okay. Where are you driving right now? Are you shopping? Are you thrifting? Yeah. Sounds like you're driving. Oh. Okay.
I'm over here like you're thrifting. It's Sunday night. Who's thrifting Sunday night at 10:30?
So are you going to come with me?
Got that 24-hour thrift store going.
Why can't you? I want a pallet of shoes, Mom. I will enjoy my shoes, but you will enjoy it more if you're going to come watch me get them.
Uh-huh.
You could smell them for me. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll be live on YouTube, though. When you're working, you can watch and be like, oh, I should have went with her. Okay. You're not going to be like, really?
Valerie?
You're gonna be, oh, I'm missing out.
Valerie, Nikki's trying to get in.
Oh, okay.
Calling it called my phone.
It
Okay.
should not have.
Called my phone too.
Are you selling anything today? I know, that's like what I've sold today, too.
Caterpillar, arrows, it's all bruised, started bruising.
Oh, shit. You're going to have to just text it to me. Oh, that's exciting. Okay.
You got a phone call?
All right, bye. I was trying to talk my mom into coming with me, and she won't.
Wow.
That's what it sounded like.
She's supposedly busy,
Damn,
which means
Mom.
she's going to be moving her thingies all around. That's all she does. She just moves shit around to different shelves. Probably what I'm going to be doing. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'm going solo.
Do you have bags and totes and all that you can put all that stuff in, or are you just gonna throw them in the car?
Do you have
No,
a rolly cart?
I have a big car. I have an SUV. But I have IKEA bags, so I'll just use those. I have like 6 or 8 of them that are clean right now. So.
Do you have a rolling cart?
Oh. No. We used to have one. But it's okay. I mean, I'll manage.
It's only
I've done a lot.
It's only half a Gaylord.
Only.
That's right. That's right.
I'm excited. I'm not even going to be able to sleep.
I think it's really cool.
It's like Christmas for, like, resellers.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
And it's real fun, the first part of it, and then you get down to the crappy ones, and it's just that's the part I don't like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to pick it up from 10 to 2, so I'm going to go to my daughter's school. I have to work there from 7:30 to 8:30. And then she'll be at daycare till 4 or 5, so I'll just go straight there afterwards, pick it up, come home, and try to get as much done as I can until I pick her up. So
Makes good sense.
that's the goal anyway.
Come on, Nikki, you can do it.
I don't know why she can't get in. It's not full.
Well, it rings through on my phone, but I don't know why. I don't know if there's anything that I can do.
Because well, let's see here. Let me take a step back and take a look and see.
Can you send her a private message in Facebook with it?
Well, I might be able to do that too. We'll try that. Usually that doesn't work though, not with her. If she's using her phone or a tablet, it usually doesn't work that way. And usually there's like a special way that I send her an invite through her email address, and that's the only way that she can get it. And probably the other Valerie, I'm sure that's probably why it keeps calling you, is because I did the same thing with yours.
Oh.
I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. My granddaughter, I guess she was, her mom told her to throw away a piece of trash, and I guess she slipped on something and hit her nose on the end of her nose on the windowsill.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And so now it's all bruised, and then she's got bruising under the eyes. Said it's a little bit swollen. But she said, yeah, I probably have to make a trip to the doctor tomorrow. Said that girl needs a helmet and some bubble wrap.
Poor pumpkin.
She is a mess. She didn't get the name Kyrie Knievel for nothing. She is Daredevil. Finally!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh
just
my
a minute.
gosh. Okay. be quiet. Be very, very quiet.
Are we hunting it?
No, you don't have to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet.
She sounds like she's in a huge tunnel.
Of love.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Should be good.
I was in a restroom washing my hands.
It's usually Nikki from the car. Now it's Nikki from the restroom.
No, what I did was, Valerie, on your post for the Hangout, you probably want to delete my comment. I posted, I copied your link, and because the other day when you guys were can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
I can.
Oh, I suppose there's music on in here. I can't be talking. I better wait. I'll be back.
Aw.
Well, that was fun.
Hey, at
Fun
least
while it lasted.
it was a success. That's what that was.
Oh.
Let's see. I guess we scared Eric off.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with that.
That's because we're not playing football.
I guess.
Did you find something to ship your fishy in?
Yeah, I mean it fit. It's very, very sturdy, and I think it'll be fine.
And it has insurance.
Yep, and I wrapped it good.
I always forget about the insurance.
No. Label writer. Yes. Okay. And I want to say, she is like the person that she's the one kid that always gets hurt. She is just she's so dang wild.
That's my son. He breaks something all the time. And I'm like, just stop. Slow down.
Tori, you're gonna make sure you have insurance because you're gonna need it when she gets older.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
she won't be as rambunctious when she gets older. I don't know. It's crazy because my daughter's name is Tina, and she showed me a picture of her right about the same age. I think she said she's 20. They're 20 months, almost 21 months, and she showed me a picture of her at the same age, and it is absolutely amazing how much they look alike. Craziness. Made some good babies though. Some pretty kids. I did it all by myself too. I knew I'd get a reaction then. I didn't hear anything. I was like, okay, well, we'll try this. See what happens.
Comedian.
I'll try. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm so tired. I didn't get much.
Yeah.
I didn't get a whole bunch of sleep this weekend, so possibly I wanted to get these things up, but it's a good possibility I might just go to bed after this.
Right. I think me too.
I'm just exhausted.
It will be there tomorrow.
Yep.
Waiting for you.
Woohoo!
I know, right?
Kind of like all of us.
Yeah.
That's good though. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it sounds dumb, but you know how you used to go to high school and it wasn't about school, not for me. It wasn't about school. It was about going to see all your friends.
Right.
When you had friends. You know, there was, of course, for me, there was a time where, you know, I was awkward and I didn't have any friends and I was just kind of there, you know, and I really didn't want to be there. So, but, you know, at that time when you finally found some friends to hang out with and you don't feel like the awkward one, that's kind of how I feel in the morning. I'm just like excited, you know, to be with my friends and hang out. And
Me
does
too.
that sound completely dumb?
No,
No, not.
it does not.
That's good.
Very accurate. Yes.
I'm a very awkward person, so I totally get it.
And then in turn, I get to, you know, work on my business and all that. I mean, that's,
Just accept all the things, Megan, and come on.
yep. So,
All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Nikki.
Vicky.
So anyways, I took the link, copied the link on the Facebook page of the Reseller Squad, and
mhm.
I accidentally copied it into the comment of your post, and then
Uh-huh.
and then it wouldn't let me delete it. So I was like, ignore this. It wouldn't let me delete it. Well, anyways, look like an idiot. Anyways, so I took the link and copied it, and I pasted it into Google Chrome, and it let me in.
Wow.
So don't. But I've tried doing that before, and it wouldn't let me in before. So
Right.
who knows? I don't know. I guess maybe the moon and the stars aligned just right or something.
That's right.
The
That's a good way
YouTube
to look
gods
at it.
decided to let me in.
Nikki, you're a magician.
I am. Sometimes.
This is like the Cheers hangout, and Nikki's like our norm. Because every time she comes on, like, Nikki!
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that mean I can run a tab?
Yeah.
And I was at the grocery store when I first got in. It went in, and I had just went into the bathroom to wash my hands, and you guys were like there, and I was like, oh shit.
Well, if it would work, it would wait till you get in the bathroom to do so.
Where you been all day, Nikki?
I had
Being on
family barbecue, and I have been running my butt off all day. I totally forgot about this barbecue that we were planned. You know, it's kind of like a last nice weekend, you know, or it could be the last nice weekend. You never know up here, you know.
Right.
It could be the last nice weekend of the summer. So we all planned this stupid barbecue, and which, don't get me wrong, I love family time, but I thought it was next weekend, next Sunday.
Oh.
So Like this morning. Oh, hopefully my radio doesn't come on. Uh,
We'll get ready to rock out.
yeah, as I listen to it loud. I think it's okay. I don't know. My radio sometimes doesn't work. Sometimes it works when I go over a bump, and then if I go on over another bump, it won't work. It's like loose in there, so I got a loose wire or something in there. Anyways, I got all kinds of problems. Anyways, God, I tell you, this is my life. So this morning, put it in drive, Nick. So this morning, my husband reminded me of this barbecue, and so then I had to hurry up and whip up a bunch of stuff for this barbecue, and so then we had that all day, and then we went to my dad's to clean out his camper, and I did laundry, and yeah.
I figured there was something going on because you said, sometimes, a lot of times Sunday is like family day, where you spend time with, the family. So I sent you a couple of messages throughout the day, and then, I just figured, well, she's busy. She's got something going on, so that's cool.
Yeah, usually Sunday nights we have dinner with my dad. But with the summer, I mean, we spend so much time together in the summer. It hasn't really been every Sunday. We haven't been doing it. But in the winter time, we do it every Sunday because we hardly see each other in the winter time as much because, it gets dark so early and we go home and, so we make sure at least every Sunday we go to my dad's for dinner, at least.
That's good.
I mean, we see each other all the time anyways, but we just make a point of having dinner together on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
So, yeah. So that's what I've been doing all day. I've just been run all day. And sorry I called you guys on your cell phones.
No bother.
On Hangouts, it shows on Hangouts that there was a call with you guys in it at like 7:15 p.m. tonight. So I clicked on that, and I guess if I click on that, it calls you guys.
Yeah.
So if you ever guys get a call from me, it's an accident, I'm sure.
It's okay.
That's fine. No worries.
Yeah. Just ignore me. But usually if it's a live call, it'll say ongoing call. And I click on the ongoing call part. But sometimes, if my internet ain't quite right or something, I don't know, or if the stars aren't aligning right or something, sometimes that ongoing call is not there, even though it is still an ongoing call. And then I'll go over to my tablet and it'll show up on there as an ongoing call, but it won't show up on my phone or vice versa. It's just stupid. Just wonky. I don't know. Tomorrow I get my modem in the mail for my internet. So,
well, that'll be good.
Yeah. Now I gotta buy another. Well, I've got 3 computers, but I haven't used them in a few years. So who knows what state they're in?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go buy a laptop tomorrow. I hate to do that though, because I just bought that tablet. I feel like a jerk.
But you need to invest in the tools you need.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm going to be a YouTube star, I need to have the.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
You could have adequate equipment so you can take care of your fans.
Mm-hmm.
Force.
You're glitching big time.
It's at 2 cents every month.
Just hang on. You're probably in a dead zone or something. Or something.
Yeah, pretty glitchy.
Sounds like she's driving.
Yeah. He's just in one of those areas where it's not, you don't get good reception.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if there's bagpipes.
What is that? Oh, you have your headphones.
Yeah. I can't walk
That's
too
fine.
far from my computer before it starts doing that.
It's okay.
At least we know you're close.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but isn't like December a really good time to buy electronics? Aren't they usually on sale, better pricing? I was thinking about getting a new laptop too, but I thought I might wait till December, like Black Friday or maybe November.
Yeah.
Black Friday sales and things like that. I don't know.
That I got my laptop computer. Well, it's not even. It's like a sleek book notebook type of laptop, and I think I got it for. I can't even remember. It was like maybe $200,
Yeah, that's good.
and that's pretty much held me over until I probably 2 months ago I had to buy another computer because it just for some reason it stopped working, and I had to have a operating computer to do my business. So I went and got one. I got this one's a desktop, and it was $300. And then my laptop started working again, so I still have both, which I like. I like to have if one isn't working, hopefully the other one is, and it's always
What
good to
about
have a
what about your headset? Did you get that?
my headset.
Yeah, did you buy it online or?
Yeah, I bought it online. It's a Logitech. It's like because I had so much trouble with hearing and people hearing me on my laptop, which I think it was probably something to do with the laptop itself. That I bought these, and they're good. They're a hefty. I think I paid like $70 for them. They were expensive, but they work pretty good.
Yeah, I like them.
And you can go. They're wireless. I mean, other than charging it, they're wireless, so you can. I like the fact of being able to walk through at least part of my house, and be able to hear conversations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes,
Yep.
much
Is
better.
that better? Okay.
Yep.
So anyways, before my live show started, I used to make 2 cents a month revenue on YouTube. And now that my live show is on, I now make 4 cents a month on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you've doubled your revenue.
I doubled my. You don't get paid unless you make over 100, but I got 4 cents.
I don't think you can buy a gumball with that.
Good thing I don't depend on YouTube for money.
That's right.
I'd fail miserably.
Qualify for assistance, so I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I need some welfare.
Man.
Wonder if they'd give me welfare if I said, yeah, I'm not quite making it on YouTube.
I'm below the poverty level. I guess that's
trying to
probably
be
not very good to be joking about, but
no. I'm trying to be a YouTube star. I just need some welfare to tide me over till then.
only it
I'll
was
get my
that
break.
easy.
That's not funny. I'm sorry. That
Then
was
when
rude.
you're reporting your income and you bump up to 6 cents per month, they're gonna be like, "Sorry, you gotta take your food stamps. You're making too damn much money." That's gonna happen. That 6
Me and
cents
my big
really
bucks.
kicks it in.
So, geez, if I do a couple more shows, yeah, I'll be up to 6 cents.
There you go.
Nice.
Keep watching, guys.
We'll keep watching. Don't you worry.
I hate to go out on the welfare note, but I have to keep muting myself because I keep coughing and sneezing. So
Oh,
time for me to go to bed.
I hope you feel better.
Thanks. Have a good night, everybody.
You too.
Bye.
night.
Have a good one.
Night. Yeah, so at the rate I'm going, maybe in 10 years I might get a check from YouTube.
What's so funny? Everybody says, it's not really worth very much, but they're all saying, well, at least I can buy a Coke, or at least I can take myself out to dinner, or stuff like that. So I'm thinking, well, they're getting pretty good, viewership, but
Oh.
it doesn't sound like it's that good.
No, it really isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the last 6 months, I've gotten about $250,
Wow.
and that's doing a show every day, 5 days a week. Yeah, so it's really, and I do usually on my shows they're all monetized, but yeah, I don't know, must be doing something wrong.
No.
But it's not about that. The monetizing, it basically takes care of just I don't even know what it takes care of.
I still haven't even hit my 10,000 views, so I could even. I mean, I signed up for monetization, but you have to have 10,000 views. That will be like a couple hundred videos in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're obviously not doing it for the money.
No,
I think
not
it's
at all.
one to have to look back on, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just figured I would monetize the videos. Then if for some reason I got paid for it, that'd be great. But
Yeah.
I just do it for fun.
That was funny. Steve Scroggin said, put that super chat on Nikki. Give Nikki a super chat. You know what that is?
you have to have like 10,000 people, don't you, or 1,000 subscribers?
1,000. You have to have
Yeah, I think you have
1,000
to have 1,000.
He was
subscribers.
joking.
But you can just send money to my PayPal. No, I'm just kidding.
He said do a GoFundMe or do a cooking video. It's so funny.
Oh my God, I'm eating this good salad I got at the store. Whoa, is this good? It's a chicken wild rice salad, and it's got grapes in it and celery.
Mm.
So
Is
you're
it good?
driving, YouTubing, and eating a salad, and smoking a cigarette.
She's talented. She's a professional driver. She knows how to do all
Yeah.
these things.
I'm a trained professional. No, actually, I pulled over at the rest area, which reminds me I should lock my door.
Yes.
Just in case the rest area rapist is out there.
Oh my gosh! Did you get the beef? Did you get your beef bits and noodles?
No. He never brought
You
me
didn't
them.
get your beef? Oh.
He took me out to all you can eat ribs last night, though.
Oh, that's better.
Oh no!
He distracted you with the ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Lugnut and Willow were pretty happy when we got home because we got all of our bones.
Oh.
I suppose it paid off, huh?
Lugnut was trying to play piggy with the bones, but.
Oh, gosh.
Hi, Megan.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is really weird. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Look at
All
you.
right, Megan. Woo!
I'm so proud of you.
With an avatar and eat all. Well, welcome, Megan.
Okay, so how do I get rid of the feedback?
Maybe turn your volume down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hearing myself talk about 5 seconds later.
Okay, so turn your YouTube. You want to mute your YouTube. So the video that's on, you'll see yourself, or you'll hear yourself talking. That's where you want to go, is a YouTube video, because we're live.
Oh, okay. So on the actual screen. Okay.
And
Oh,
then
now I can't hear you. Hmm.
And I think you have to turn the volume up on the computer. Or
Now,
not
see, you're
up,
not muted. You're not muted on our end. Let's see. Let me see. Ah, God bless America.
You'd think
I hate
after
that.
years of professional announcing I wouldn't be intimidated to speak, but
Okay.
oh good, I'm not hearing myself anymore.
Okay.
Can you hear us,
I could
Megan?
just torture you guys.
Megan, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You're not talking to yourself anymore. Hey, Megan.
Well, there you go. Now, why are the mouths all off sync? It's just a delay, normal.
It might be.
Yeah.
You might have a little bit of a lag.
That's not something that can be fixed.
No.
Did you refresh?
Okay. If I refresh out of YouTube, won't it hang up?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well-
You just come back in.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
She got the
That's
the eBay sound.
That's what I thought. That's why I said, "Oh no, what? What happened? What is
I
it?"
just hate that sound. It just destroys my heart.
This makes your heart sink.
That does. It just said that something shipped.
Oh, that's good.
Me and Sally did that the other day. She got that sound of the message, and we're both at the same time was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah. No thanks.
So is my TV in the background too loud?
Nope.
Okay.
Barely hear it.
Okay. And I'm
Nice
talking
one.
quiet because Larry's sleeping on the couch, so.
Okay. No worries. I'm glad you made it. I'm excited.
It's so
Yes.
weird. I'm actually talking to you guys, not just typing.
Yeah,
That's fun.
that's great.
Don't worry, you can't make as much noise as I do. My trains, my traffic, my birds. There's always something on my end.
Dog, lug nut, spilled soup.
That was funny.
To this day, I have still never seen that video. I've never seen that part where you spilt the soup and you were cussing like a sailor. I need to go find that.
It wasn't that bad.
There's a video where Nikki was doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to see that because my favorite is when she dropped the dish in the thrift store and cursed. And then the next thing you know, she's in a different aisle looking at a butt thermometer or something. I don't remember what it was. I died laughing. I could.
I think the soup was way back at the very beginning when I first started tuning in.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the beginning. I would say it's maybe I don't know, maybe episode maybe 10 or 15. I don't know for sure.
Cause I didn't start until like February, did I?
I don't know. We started in December. It may have been February. Maybe
Yeah.
January, February, maybe.
Because we didn't know how to get me on.
I remember
Yeah,
the dog pee on the pants. I was laughing so hard I was crying. You've
So
done that a
many
lot to me,
memories.
Maggie.
So many memories. That's one thing that I do need to go back and just like binge watch. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll just binge watch the show. That should be entertaining.
At least from February on.
I'm sure. If it's just me on there, it's gonna be boring as hell.
God. Sounds like I do a lot of stupid shit. And I claim to be smart.
You're pretty smart. You're a pretty smart cookie.
It's just stupid stuff happens to me. I don't know why.
Funny.
Or maybe I just tell people more than most people tell people.
That could be.
That's true. That's okay, but that's true. I think that's why people love you so much.
Yep. You're the real McCoy.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the microphone is on my computer, but apparently it's picking me up.
Yeah, you say you're coming in loud and clear.
Yeah, you sound good.
Did you say you were an announcer?
I used to announce horse shows every so often.
Because
Yeah.
you totally have like an announcer's voice.
Well, thank you.
Not in a weird way, but it's like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
You have it. You got it.
Yeah.
I had a friend in college once tell me that I missed my calling as an AM radio announcer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the midnight show, like next on.
Exactly.
For your relaxing pleasure. The soothing sounds of Beethoven.
I could totally see that.
Oh yeah.
So true.
Well, it's good to know I still have that after this many years of smoking. I was almost quit a few weeks ago when the stress started.
Mhm.
And now I'm back to it, so I'm probably crackly again.
No, you have a nice speaking voice.
Well, thank you. I'll just have to get over this whole talking to the computer screen thing. Never done this.
You'll get used to it.
I told my mother-in-law. I said, she's like, "What are you doing today?" And I said, "Well, I'm working." She goes, "Well, that sounds boring." I said, "Well, I'm on YouTube with a bunch of my friends." She goes, "YouTube? I don't even know how that works." I'm like, okay. She goes, "Well, you have fun." I said, "Well, I'm hanging with my friends, so I will, She probably thought, "Oh my God, she's lost it now." Just sitting there talking to the computer screen.
Oh, son of a!
Sorry.
Flipped her lid. What happened?
I gotta go back to the store.
Oh.
I forgot to get my husband some shoelaces. He broke his shoelaces today.
He didn't bring you beef and noodles.
I know, but he's got to work tomorrow. He needs his shoes. I'll just tell him they didn't have any.
That's why.
They ran out. They're just fresh out of shoelaces.
They ran out.
They're a hot ticket item coming into October.
I better go back. He'll be upset if he doesn't have shoelaces.
Yeah, you will.
He's my breadwinner. I guess I better take care of him.
Yeah.
Now I've got my headphones on right now. I see you all wearing headphones a lot. If I take them out for like a different time, does it give feedback or?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay.
If there's feedback, we'll let you know. I mean, if it's light enough, usually we won't, we won't say anything. But if it's too bad, we'll let you know, and we'll try to figure it out.
Okay. I just thought it was kind of the thing where you had to wear headphones.
No, you don't normally. I mean, if you can get by without, I wish I could go without the headphones, because I don't know. Sometimes they get kind of uncomfortable, especially if you're on there, on for a while. Your ears kind of get numb. So
Agreed.
Problem with having to go back to the grocery store is I have to go like 5 miles up the road to turn around.
Oh.
Just to turn around to go back to the grocery store. And I'm already about probably 5 to 8 miles away from the grocery store now. So.
You're just much nicer than I am.
Things we do for our husband.
Yeah.
I'd have just ripped some shoelaces out of another pair.
Right. Something.
I am not that.
Nope.
So how do you all look at the YouTube page at the same time you got your eBay page? You can't. You just switch tabs when you're just listening?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just switch tabs. Every so often, I'll go look at the chat, see what's going on.
Ah, that's what goes on behind the scenes. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens.
And what's this mysterious side chat everyone talks about?
So when you see, what do you call it? So you see over to the right where it says like Michelle Clark muted Mama J or
What?
What the heck?
That's what I said.
So you can go. That's the chat. That's the side chat. So you can go down to the bottom, and you can type a little chat in there, and the only people that can see it are the people that are in the panel.
Oh, I don't see that. I have a Google Hangouts tab. Is that where I'm supposed to be? Is that where it is?
No.
To the right, it says
Should be
group
on
chat.
your screen, on your left-hand side of the screen.
Oh, who sold something?
Me. It sounds like it was just a. No, I sold a. What the heck did I sell?
Something you listed today.
Nope, I didn't.
Oh.
I sold a. I keep saying that. I sold a. Looks like it was a Despicable Me movie wall decal.
Yeah.
That I have had those for probably about a year and a half.
Oh.
Sounds like you had a pretty good weekend, though, huh?
Looks like 15 so far. So not too shabby. And then I sold that fish.
Excuse me.
I've sold 2 things this weekend.
Well, that's good.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, it's better than none.
Considering how many you have up, that's not bad.
That is good.
I mean, you know, that's the way I look at it. Let's see. I just paid for it. So that's good.
We like payment.
Yes, we do. That was the one thing that was really, usually most people will pay for their items, and there was like 4 people that were just like, nope, we're not paying. We're not paying. I didn't want to bother them, but I would send them, I sent them a couple of invoices like, okay, you need to pay.
Whatever. I
Hey.
want to bother them.
Pay your dues.
They're bothering me by not paying.
So and it just really ticks me off that they do that.
Okay. You're done.
I don't usually have a problem with non-paying bidders.
I do.
And with my unpaid assistant, I set it for 2 days. So after 2 days, it goes into unpaid, and then usually, it's like the 3rd or 4th day they'll usually go ahead and pay. You're just kind of sitting there biting your nails, hoping that they're gonna come through.
I set mine for 30 days and did it by case basis. Because sometimes after 2 or 3 days they remember they put in a bid or whatever, but a lot of times they'll respond to say, "Hey, I'll pay Friday" or whatever, and I would say, "Okay."
Yeah.
But
now there have been people that have said, look, I'm in a situation I can't pay right now. I'll pay you as soon as I get my check. I don't get paid until Friday. I'll turn the unpaid assistant off.
Right.
And, I'm not going to stress over it. If they say, I'm going to pay you Monday in the morning, then that's fine. But you by the afternoon, if it's not paid, I'm going to turn the, you either need to message me and let me know what's going on, or, keep in contact with me and I'll work with you. That's basically the way I feel about it. Don't just blow me off.
Yeah, and they should be proactive.
Yeah. I mean, people will work with you. That's not a problem. But when you blow them off and you don't answer their emails or their messages, then, they really don't have any reason to hold out for you. That's the way I look at it.
I agree.
You're going to get some bagpipes again. I keep having to go in here.
I mean, I don't.
It sounds like an old dot matrix printer.
It does.
That just gave away my age, huh?
Well,
I
when
didn't
you
hear
were
anything.
a kid, when you were a kid, you knew there was a dot matrix printer.
So this may just be me, but I don't understand why shop if you can't pay. That's my thought. Like, I don't shop if I can't pay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my thought, and I've gotten it to where they're like, "Oh, I'll pay next Tuesday," and I'm like, "Oh," and I know it sounds kind of crappy of me, but why did you buy
I
it
agree.
if you weren't gonna pay for it? Because I just don't do that to people, so I don't like it when they do it to me. That's
Right.
And why
Even
make
if
an offer?
Exactly.
That's what gets me.
Yep.
I'd like to put this item on hold, please.
Yeah. I had a lady ask me if I'd do layaway. I'm like,
What am I, a bank?
I don't think I can do that. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, like I said the other day, yeah, you don't buy something if you can't pay. But like, if something like that has ever happened to me, it's usually like it's like a credit card issue. Like I said, I'm notorious for leaving my wallet out in my car, and if it's like midnight and I'm trying to buy something and PayPal says, "Oh, well, we need your credit card number again" or something, then I probably wouldn't pay until the next morning because I'm not going to run out to my car right then and there.
Right.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, that's something like that you should be able to rectify within, within the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna pay for it, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But other than that, yeah, there's no reason why people should be buying stuff if they can't pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, back in the day when everything was auctions and you had to hurry up and bid before the auction ended and things weren't as readily available as they are now. Oh shit. I just saw a cop and I didn't turn my blinker on. Now he's staying put,
If
it
you
looks
get
like.
pulled over, please don't turn it off.
Yeah. No, I just have to flip my phone down so he can't see it, but he looks like he's staying there.
You pay it.
Well, see, the thing is my speedometer is off, so I have no clue how fast I'm going.
Oh no.
Like earlier, I was going 70, and my speedometer was like showing I was driving like 110.
Oh Lord. That'd be horrible.
That's a little off.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this little Suzuki car would handle 110.
I thought
But
my
anyway.
car was bad that doesn't go reverse.
But as I was saying, like, I could see back in the day when it was all auctions and you had to hurry up and get it before the auction ended. Then I could see people saying, "Hey, can I bid on this and pay you on Friday or whatever?" I could see that. But nowadays, no, there's no. Now that it's all buy it now and things are more readily available,
Yeah.
there's no reason why you shouldn't pay or wait to buy something when you can pay for it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Because I used to get that a lot when it was all auctions and stuff like that back in the Wild West of eBay, where people would say, "Can I bid on this and pay you on Friday or whatever?" And then I'd be like, "Yeah, no problem,"
Yeah.
And they almost always paid. But of course, then it was like sending out money orders and checks. So
I remember that.
they didn't even really have to ask. They just waited a few days to send it out. That's all.
The check is in the mail.
Yeah.
Then you'd have to wait another 7 days for it to clear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, eBay was not quite so efficient. Wasn't so efficient back then. Yeah. And then your bank's wondering what you're doing. Huh?
Oh
And
wow.
you had to figure out your own shipping costs. There was no calculated shipping. You had to make the big chart.
Yep.
I had one of those little tiny postage scales that like flipped around like a fish.
Yeah.
Then I go to the post office and realize that I undercharged them by like $5 and basically paying them to take my item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hell, I didn't even have a shipping scale. I just
Mine
guessed.
went up to a pound and it was just for like letters, but I was trying to balance on the bathroom scale and see how much stuff weighed. It was crazy.
I had a food scale that went up to a pound.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I just guessed, and if I couldn't figure it out, I'd hand it to my husband and say, "How much does this weigh?" I still do that sometimes if I don't have my scale like right there, like out in the garage or something, and I'll throw it to my husband. I'm like, "Here, how much does this weigh? Do you think?" Yeah, in some ways I kind of miss the Wild West days of eBay because back then I would have never got a $7,500 bill from the IRS.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I should try to do something about that tomorrow.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too, Nikki. I hadn't heard you talk about it yet.
I haven't done anything yet. I'm a procrastinator, obviously.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Still haven't even told my husband about it. See, I don't want to tell him about it until I know what I'm going to do.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like if they're going to lower the bill or something like that. You know, then I can say, "Oh, I got this bill," and you know.
But I got it taken care of. I got it all straightened out.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want to panic him.
You don't have to worry
No.
about it.
Yeah. You got to
Been
work
there.
a lot of overtime, dear.
Been there, done that. Looks like your
Better take all that
retirement's
overtime you can get.
postponed for another year. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You better take on some side jobs too.
Definitely don't tell him after you give him those new shoelaces because they may end up around your neck.
Oh, that's terrible.
Wait till the shoelaces are on the shoe, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, he might some chunk the shoe at you, but that's better than the shoelaces around the neck, I think.
Oh my gosh.
It's horrible.
I'll figure it out, I'm sure.
Well, and with the receipt in your possession, he could make that look like a suicide.
So if it happens, we know what happened. We'll
That's right.
Gary must have found out about the IRS bill. Nikki's no longer around.
I know where Duluth is. I got you.
Geez, if I owe $7,500, I might actually have to go get a job.
You'd be all right.
start listening again, Nikki.
Yeah, I might have to start listing again.
Yeah. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming I probably will have with penalties and everything, I'll probably end up having to pay about $2,500. So I bet.
Yeah.
But that's way better than $7,500. So
Heck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How do
have
you
to eat
get
hot
out of that?
dogs.
I've always had to pay. How do you get out of that? You just call them and
No, I always have to pay too, but they told me I just have to figure it out how much I made that year and everything and put in all my so I have to, but and then the problem is I don't know if I can get the records because I'm a terrible record keeper and I don't think I still have the records. I can't find any of the records from that year.
Oh.
So which I probably didn't even take any records that year. I don't know. Who knows? It was before I had a CPA, and so I'll probably just bring it to him and tell him to try to figure it out. I don't know.
There you go.
Here, get me out of this, will you, somehow?
that's what I do.
I'll probably bang his head on the desk.
I know.
Don't bring it to my old piece CPA. I'm still paying about. I got like $1,500 left on a mistake he made on my taxes.
Oh.
I went back to doing my own.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And that's from 2014. Still paying for it.
Mine's
that's
2014 too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Must have been
bad
a
year,
bad-
huh?
2014 was a bad year for eBay sellers, I guess.
So we should be safe for a couple more years, huh? I think that was the year they picked.
Oh, another cop. Holy shit.
Be careful, Nikki.
Just keep on going. Keep on going. Yep, he's going. Apparently, they're not paying attention to anybody tonight. So
My boyfriend, when he sees a cop, he like slams on his brakes, and he's like, "I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing? You're just asking to get pulled over for no reason."
Well, yeah, because then they feel like you think they're an idiot. You know, if you just keep speeding, you know, chances are they'll leave you alone. I mean, as long as you're not like excessively speeding.
Right.
I know I hate that when I'm driving along and everybody just slams on their brake, or like there's a cop on the freeway. This used to always happen to me when I was on my way to work and I was running late. There'd be a cop on the freeway driving, and everybody stays behind him. Nobody passes them. I'm like, would you people just get over so I can pass them? Because I didn't care, you know. God, I bet cops just do that just to and sit there and just laugh.
I'm
They
sure.
could,
I'm sure.
you know, they could just sit there and drive at a 55 mile an hour in a 70 mile an hour
No one
zone,
will go past.
and yeah, nobody will pass them. I'd probably do that if I was a cop. Periodically do that. Ah, look
That
at
and the
all these
sirens.
idiots.
That and the
Yeah,
sirens, right?
yeah, I would definitely play with the siren. You know, one time, when I lived down in we lived down in southern Minnesota for about 3 years, and it was down by the Iowa border. And I lived in this small town called Easton, and I worked in this small town called Wells. Well, anyways, one night my car wouldn't start. Well, the cops, they all knew me because I worked at the gas station, gave them free coffee every night and donuts, you know. And so they all knew me. They'd all come in and chit chat and stuff. And and one time my car wouldn't start, and this was a shift that I worked. I got done at like 9 o'clock or whatever that night. Anyways, so the cop goes, "Oh well, I'm going that way. I'll just give you a ride home, and then your husband can figure it out in the morning." I said, "All right." So so he's almost to my house, and he's like, "Should I light it up? Get your family going?" I said, "Oh, definitely." You know. So he pulls in with the lights going, and you see my whole family at the window, you know. and, and,
Oh my God.
and it was just funny. And he's like, I was like, "You got to walk me up to the door, right?" He's like, "Yep." So he did. And my husband meets us at the door. He's like, "Can I help you, sir?" And and he goes, and he just went on and on. And oh my God, my husband was just like, "What the hell? You know, what did Nikki do? You know?" Yeah. And when he was giving me a ride home, he's like, he let me play with the sirens and stuff. Like, this is sweet, you know. It was just because we lived out in the country, you know, so it didn't bother anybody. You know, as the cow's gonna be offended, you know. Anyway, so yeah, it was a good night. It was pretty funny. My husband was like, "I thought for sure you got arrested." Like, why would I get arrested? Really? I mean, if you stop and think about it, why would I get arrested? You know?
Why would you not get arrested, Nikki? Really?
Well, actually, I did get arrested one time. When I was down in southern Minnesota, I got a ticket that I never paid for. I forgot about it. And me miss procrastination, you know. Well, anyways, when I moved back, shortly after I moved back to Duluth, I worked at the casino and I had to have a background check. So you'd think they would have saw this. Anyways, when you don't pay a ticket up here, they put a warrant out for your arrest. So it was late at night. I had just gotten this car. So we hadn't put the plates on, we put the plates on. It was expired tabs. That's what it was. My husband hadn't put the tabs on it yet. So anyways, I'm driving home about 2 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden the cop pulls me over. I'm like, "Oh shit." And so, and he goes and I wasn't really worried. I mean, cops don't scare me, you know, they're just doing their job. Anyways, he comes back to the car. He goes, "Ma'am, you need to step out of the car." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Ma'am, just step out of the car." I was like, "All right." I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, and he's like, "Put your hands on top of the car." I says, "Okay." And he goes, "I have to arrest you." I was like, "What?" I turn around real fast, and he's like, "Ma'am, face the car. I was like, okay. And so I'm like, what the hell, you know? And yeah, I mean, it was actually a really emotional experience because I just got this job at the casino, you know,
Oh my
and
gosh.
they do a background check on you and stuff, and now he's going to arrest me. And then he starts explaining that it was from a ticket that I had down in southern Minnesota, down in Mankato, and that he might have to extradite me to Mankato. I'm like, I have to work
What?
tomorrow. What am I gonna
No.
do? You know? And he goes, well, I'm just waiting. We're waiting on the word to see if we have to take you down to Mankato tonight. I'm like,
Oh my
what? And he's like, and you're gonna have to go to jail tonight. And I'm like, oh my god, you know? And I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm like, oh my god, thinking about
Oh,
my
I would
new
be
job, you know?
traumatized.
And and this was when I was, you know, my second baby had just been born, and I just got this job, and you know, I mean, we weren't really well off or anything, you know. And so anyways, he got word that he didn't have to extradite me down to Mankato, which mind you, that's like 5 hours away.
Oh
And
gosh.
but he still had to take me to jail. And he goes, do you want to call your husband? If your husband meets us there with the money that you need to pay, then I won't have to book you. And I was like, all right, I'll call my husband. So I called my husband, and I'm just bawling my eyes out. And he's like, what? What? You're what? And I'm like, I'm in the back of a squad car. He's like, what the hell? And so anyways, the cop goes, here, honey, let me talk to him. So he talked to Gary and explained everything. Gary met us at the jail. He never booked me. We took care of it. I mean, and my husband says it was so funny because he walked in, and here's me and the cop sitting in the waiting room of the jail. And we're sitting there reading magazines, and I'm chit-chatting with him like he's my best friend, you know? And he goes, I've never seen something like that before. Somebody get arrested and be sitting there chit-chatting with the cop that arrested her, you know? And I'm like, well, he's just doing his job. I don't need to be mean. You know, he was very nice to me, you know. And I mean, he could have taken me in, booked me, not given me my call or whatever
Yeah.
till whenever, you know. They just have to give you a call. That doesn't mean they have to give it to you right away, you know.
Nope.
And so yeah, I mean, he really made it a lot easier for me, you know. And I ended up being able to go to work the next day and keep my job, you know. Oh yeah, and then I ended up having to go down to Mankato for court for this whole thing. It was just stupid.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Man, you got a lot of stories.
Yeah,
I
they're
do.
And they're
People
all
call them only Nikki stories. They're only
I
stuff that can
love
happen
them.
to me.
I love
Oh, yeah.
them. You know, I love hearing about them, but man,
I actually lead a boring life, really. I mean,
I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe it for a second. Nope,
no.
not for a second.
Are you at the store yet, Nikki?
yeah, I'm at the store now. I just got here.
Oh, okay. That's a long way back.
I decided to go to Walmart instead. I figured, well, the supermarket may not have
Right?
shoelaces, so
That's true.
I figured instead of wasting my time, I'd just go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Then I know they'll have the right shoelaces.
Right.
Nikki,
Yeah.
Nikki, Thelma Thrift said that you need to do storytime videos. You're great at it.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I have stories. Oh, my tablet's in here. I better lock the doors.
Hey, take us into Walmart.
I am.
'Cause there's got to be something going in at Walmart. I mean, something.
One time at Walmart, there were these. There were these. I'm sorry to take over the whole conversation here,
You're
but
fine. You're
I'm in the
fine.
bar parking lot, and you got one time at Walmart.
Plus one time at Walmart. It's not that exciting of a story, but anyways, they
You
had
didn't
these
take
little,
anyone down.
no, they had these little, they had these little crabs, and I thought they were cute in the fish tank, you know, and so I thought they were cute, and I was watching them. Well, here they had these neon fish in the same tank as the crabs. Well, I saw this one crab had like the fish was like half in his mouth.
Oh my God.
And half the fish was in his mouth. And so I went to take a picture of it. And all of a sudden this guy that was stocking shells, he goes, "Put your camera away." And I was like, "Oh shit," you know. Anyways, so he walked away, and so then I started taking pictures of it again. These little crabs. Anyways, and plus I wanted to show my husband I wanted some of these crabs. I thought they were cute. Anyways,
They were eating fish.
the guy comes back over and he's like, "Ma'am, he just starts screaming at me. I told you can't take pictures in Walmart. Put your camera away." I was like, "Sorry." I just want to take pictures of these crabs, you know.
Oh man.
I got in trouble at Walmart taking pictures of crabs. Only me.
I want to know where in the employee manual it says you can't take pictures of crabs.
I know. I never heard that before.
You know how many pictures there are on that? Look at what's at Walmart website or something like that. There's all kinds of photos of other people in Walmart.
Oh my
Is
God.
this cute? I should buy this for Ashley Bennett. A purse that's a poop. That's cute.
Shoelaces, Nikki. Shoelaces.
Shoelaces. Yeah, focus, Nikki. Focus.
Don't
Not
let her
rainbow
go to that
poop.
store without getting some shoelaces.
It's like $10. I think I'll buy it and send it to her.
She's gonna walk out with a poop hat.
I think so. No, it's a poop purse.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
I have a poop hat listed on my store page. So.
it's a rainbow poop purse.
Oh wow.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Stop
Where's
taking pictures of Walmart. Huh?
Where's Howard, Kansas?
What?
Oh, that's creepy looking. I said, where's Howard, Kansas?
I have no idea.
There's a house for sale on that auction site.
Howard,
Oh.
Kansas. Never heard of it before.
That's such a creepy looking house. No thanks.
Nikki,
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
through Walmart with that on your arm like you're wearing it.
No, thanks. She's doing it. Oh my God, she's gonna get arrested again.
Go find a matching poop hat to put it on.
There we go. Is it me?
Ma'am, you're not allowed to fondle the poop.
Perfect. I love it.
Shoelaces.
Start following her.
Shoelaces.
Oh, he
Keep on
told me
track.
they're for 5. They told me they're for 5 holes, but these are in inches.
Oh no.
I don't know, 54 inches.
It's probably the longest pair there.
If they're for work boots, you want to give them a long pair.
Yeah.
So Fishing and Picking wants to know if you can pick up some dude wipes for him.
I guess I'll maybe. Well, they're only $1.50 a pair, so I'll just buy a few pairs.
Yeah.
Hair?
A couple of pairs of shoelaces. I don't know.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Ooh, slippers. Yeah, nice.
Oh, Megan, you
slippers.
found the side chat. I see.
I did.
Good.
Nothing much going on over there, but it's nice to know where it is.
Usually it's pretty dead over there. There's usually not much going on.
Nikki's in the shoes.
Oh.
Oh,
You
look
know
at
something's
those.
going on in the side chat
Oh,
when people
yeah.
giggle.
It's a unicorn.
My sister-in-law would love these.
What are they?
They're unicorn slippers.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Very cute.
Her birthday's coming up, but I don't see any other one. Well, they got these unicorn slippers.
He's so fluffy.
Aw. Okay, put those on now with the purse.
The poop first. Are you trying to get me in trouble, Valerie?
I think y'all are trying to get her kicked out.
I think we're going to get arrested again.
She's trying to get me on one of those people of Walmart videos, isn't she?
I'm gonna screenshot you here in a minute. And put that
Yeah, that's what she's waiting for. Oh boy.
unicorn slippers in a cute purse. That ain't nothing to what I've seen in Walmart.
Oh, I'll get these for my sister-in-law. She'll like those.
Oh, I know.
I didn't see any of the rainbow ones though. I kind of like those rainbow ones. I thought those were pretty, but I don't see any.
Maybe it's just that this is all new and shiny to me, but I have the concentration level of a gnat when the shows are on. So
Yeah.
I barely get any listing done, and I have not flipped past these tabs or 2 words in the next listing I was going to do when I logged on.
Nikki.
Oh, look at those pretty flip-flops.
Oh,
Wow.
my.
Yeah.
Those
Those
gorgeous.
look like something that Phyllis Diller would wear.
Yeah. Yeah. Or what was her name on the Three's Company?
Mrs. Roper.
Mrs. Roper.
Oh, I found them.
I loved that
Oh,
show.
they're little kid ones though. I don't think they'll fit her.
Mm.
I found the rainbow ones.
Yeah, they match the poop purse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These are 4 and 5. They don't have her size. These are for little kids.
Mm.
Oh well.
Are those kitty cats?
Yep, they got kitty cats.
Oh, okay.
Meow.
Aren't those cute? They're only $10.
I bet you could find them on eBay for $20 with free shipping.
Probably. Oh, look at these shoes. These are cute. Shopkins. And those cute shoes. They're only like $6. Aren't those cute?
Adorable.
I got
That's
two little
fabulous.
great nieces that should have those.
Mhm.
Those are cute. Why can't I be a kid again? You know what I missed? What I missed out on was laid up shoes. I always wanted a pair of laid up shoes.
You can still get them.
Nikki says, Nikki says, when you get to the checkout, meow at the cashier.
Okay.
Every other word, Nikki.
Right, meow. You ring me up, right, meow.
Jesus.
Meow, meow.
Oh my gosh.
Only at 11 o'clock at Walmart.
Woo.
Ah.
Man.
That's so fun.
Wow.
Ah.
This is hilarious.
Okay, how hard is right
He's
click?
sitting next to somebody.
How hard is right click?
Yeah.
I'm like Control C, Control V. I can't get anything done. I'm starstruck.
I get my husband
Excuse
some
me,
underwear.
sir. Can you help her with these?
Are you going to get him, like, the rainbow striped underwear, or what are you?
No.
Look, it's the poop purse.
He'd kill me if he knew I was shopping for underwear. And I was on the camera with you guys.
He'd kill you if he knew half of the things.
You guys must be thinking it must be traumatic to be married to me.
No.
These, I wonder if these are. Oh, that's why 3
I
of
think
them.
it'd be a blast.
Well, these are T-shirts. That ain't gonna do nothing.
Well,
It could if you tied them.
What did I just do with those underwear I had? Right here.
Put them in your purse, Nikki. You just didn't know it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That would be terrible.
No.
Okay. All right. I would so wear one of those if they fit me. But this is my favorite. This one's my favorite. It's a chicken. I would totally, it's a Rooster Union suit. I would totally buy that if they had my size. I'd only wear it around the house, though.
Whatever.
Sitting at the next auction.
Yeah.
There's actually a girl at the auction that wears that kind of stuff. She's young. I don't know.
She wears chickens.
Well, she wears. She doesn't wear chicken suits, but she wears like unicorns and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
You better wear it on listed or ditch it.
You only have self-checkout, so I can't do that with the checkout lady.
Come on.
I was going to do it.
Okay, then you can say to the self-checkout and meow.
They really don't have any humans.
Meow.
Can meow please help meow me? Oh, my
Ask for assistance.
I need assistance, please.
I need to get my meow to work.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
Trying to find.
So what were the chosen purchases here? I can't see them.
God.
Got boxers?
She's got, I don't know, it just says men's underwear.
Did you even get the shoelaces?
Yes, I did. I got two. I got two packages, two different sizes.
Did you get color ones or tidy whities? I can't tell.
No, they're colored. They're in boxer briefs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my husband would flip tits if I bought them tidy whities. Trying to find my Butterfinger crisps. I don't see them.
Hit the handicap button. Have them help you. Do it.
Let's see
Don't
here.
easy enough.
Butterfinger. I don't have any Butterfinger crisps. I'm looking for my candy bars. Just what I need.
You said you had a box of candy at home.
I do. I know. I thought of that. I'm going to give to my nephews and nieces. So I'm like totally addicted to these Butterfinger crisp things.
Thanks. Now
But they don't. But they don't have them. Huh? That's weird.
Ooh, I have an apple pie. Yum.
Mm. I'll get a Butterfinger cups. All right.
Anything with peanut butter and chocolate.
Hi, meow. Don't make me laugh. Ouch. Cutting off my circulation here on my finger.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta leave this up to the professionals.
Yes. Bluegrass is asking, is she shopping with a poop purse?
Well, I have a chicken wallet.
I gotta see that.
That you're buying or you already owned?
I already have it. I left my chicken purse in the car.
Oh, I never think about that.
Hilarious. You have a chicken suit, a chicken wallet. Be at the auction like,
I like
anyone
chickens.
else to bid? Can't even handle this.
All right.
Man.
Ooh,
Ma'am,
oh no, she left the
Meow.
chicken wallet in the car.
I don't know how to work this. This is different. Oh, you push pay. Oh. No. Oh. Thank you, Meow.
You go, Nikki. That's awesome.
Did you buy the rainbow poop purse?
Yeah.
Please
Take your change. Cash is dispensed below the scanner. Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
Okay, Fisherman Pickens says Nikki meow really loud, followed by a chicken sound.
Oh. Jim Carrey said that's a good idea for a show, Midnight with Nikki. I was
Up all night.
Oh man.
Thank you. Have a nice night. Have a nice night. Meow. You too. Good night. Meow. Oh boy.
Oh, that's so good.
Ah, to be a fly on Nikki's shoulder.
I want to see this machine. These machines, it's instant cash for your phone.
Yeah, they pay you like $5.
Well, no, I mean, how easy is it to do
phone in
it?
here. We'll give you $5.
Yeah.
I think you have to put in the info.
Sorry, I'm
so
closed.
it's based on that.
Oh, it's closed. No, what I want to know is, I don't want to sell my phone, but what I want to know is can somebody like steal my phone and go sell it at that thing?
Probably.
Crying.
You know.
I can't even. Oh my gosh. I'm like ugly crying with like, my nose is like water.
All that meowing, I'm really thirsty. I gotta get a Diet Dr. Pepper. I'll do anything for a laugh. What the heck?
That
Well,
was
not
funny.
anything.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. That's some good stuff right there.
I was trying to think of things. I knew how to work the checkout, but I was trying to get a reason to talk to her. I felt like that puppet on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Thank you, meow meow meow.
Wow. Mr. Rogers.
Huh?
Mr. Rogers was creepy.
Yeah.
He was
So was
also
that
a
cat.
cocaine addict.
Was he?
Yes.
He was what?
I guess
He was
I guess you'd
busted
have
for
to be.
cocaine.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Guess you'd have to be a cocaine addict to be him. Just saying.
It was either him or Captain Kangaroo or both.
Oh, don't say anything bad about Captain Kangaroo. I love him. I used to send birthday cards to him when I was little because our birthday, me and Bob
Aw.
Keeshan, our birthdays are on the same day. And a friend of the family worked for him. And I was a huge fan of Captain Kangaroo when I was a little kid. And she told him what a huge fan I was of his. And she told him that our birthdays were on the same day. So he started sending me birthday cards, and I'd send him back a birthday card every year.
Aw.
So, yeah, he was a pretty nice guy. So I don't think he was a cocaine addict. I don't know.
No,
I guess
I'm pretty
cocaine.
sure it was Mr. Rogers.
I guess cocaine addicts can be nice guys too, but.
Before
All right,
the
guys.
day and
I'm
age where you
off,
could Google
so I'll
it.
see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
I got shoes to pick up in the morning, so I gotta get some
Oh,
sleep.
did you win those shoes? What else did you win? Anything else?
Just the shoes from there, but
Oh. Oh, you should win something.
for $15.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you
All
guys
right.
later.
See ya.
Bye.
Maybe I could start a new nighttime show of going to Walmart. You know, Howie Mandel used to do that show where he'd just mess with people all the time. And like, what's her face? What is her name? Ellen DeGenerate. She, or DeGeneres, I call her Ellen DeGenerate, but she, sorry.
That was a great flub.
She used to do those things where they would just go out and just mess with people. And I always said, me and my daughter both said, oh my God, that would be so much fun. We would just love to do that. Just go out there and just mess with people. That would be so much fun. The lady probably is going to talk about me later at break. There's a lady that was meowing at me.
And she was carrying a poop purse.
I'm just a rainbow poop purse. I'm going to send that to Ashley Bennett.
And some men's underwear and some shoelaces.
Then she can carry her poop purse around with Jim. Oh, you've never seen my chicken purse? Oh, it's buried. But yeah, I have a chicken. I have a chicken wallet and a chicken purse. This is my wallet, and the purse looks the same.
That's amazing.
Huh?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
A purse is kind of big. I think it's actually a tote bag, not actually a purse. But all right, maybe I can go home now. The only thing that's open this late at night around here is Walmart. So.
Same here. Same here.
Unless you want to go to a bar, we got lots of bars.
Yeah, right.
Superior has like, I don't even know how many. There's probably at least 20 bars in a 3-4 block radius.
Oh my gosh. I don't think we have.
Yeah.
I mean, I live in a college town.
Yeah, it's crazy how many bars they have. And they've got so many bars, the city council has actually said they're not going to give out any more bar licenses.
No. Wow.
Yeah. We even have the bar that has drive-through. It's a bar and liquor store, and they have a drive-through.
Oh my gosh. Is it one of those like you drive up through the middle and they just hand you something, or you drive around the side of the building?
Side of the building.
Oh, okay. Okay, I've never seen
Drive-through, just like McDonald's, you know. I'm like, well, that seems safe. No drinking and driving, but you can pick up your beer on the drive-through.
They have those all over the place in Ohio. I had never seen them
Yeah.
until I moved there.
That was crazy.
That is.
Yeah, the first time I saw one was out on the East Coast. It was at a truck stop. And I was like, well, that's nice. You guys didn't think I'd meow, did you?
I was thinking, yeah, Nikki's gonna do it, and then I'm like, nah, she's not. And then you did. I was like, oh my gosh, she did it. It's like you just opened Pandora's box, because the next time you go somewhere, I'm gonna have all kinds of stuff for you. You're making me wish that you lived closer to me, because I would be over there in a heartbeat, like, okay, what else? Let's see.
You'd be holding the video camera, huh?
No, I would be the one in the chicken suit right next to you. But yeah, I would be holding.
Oh, there, now I got my sister-in-law her birthday gift, too.
It's awesome.
Yeah, she's done. After you get to a certain age, it's like, what do you buy for this person, you know? But she loves, loves, loves unicorns. And she's always cold, so I figure slippers should do it for her.
Oh, that,
Unicorn slippers, you know?
She's going to love those.
Yeah.
Do you see her, or do you mail her stuff?
No, she lives in town here.
Oh,
okay. She actually might be coming to live with me, actually.
Oh, wow.
But she's living with her daughter right now, and her daughter's not easy to live with. She should never live with anybody. She just my niece. It's my husband's niece. She's a good kid. She's 20. I don't know, like 27 or 28. Anyways, she has a good job and stuff, and she owns her house, but she's very particular about things, and she just shouldn't live with anybody, especially her mother.
Mothers are hard. My mom is hard.
Yeah. Well, there's some bad feelings there too, but because she abandoned her when she was little, and then she had to come live with us, and we raised her. But it's like, you know, let that stuff go. It's your mom, you know. But I never had bad parents, so I can't say anything.
How far of a drive do you have to go to get home?
Probably about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No.
I'm about 15 minutes from our Walmart.
Well, actually, from Walmart, it's probably about a 30-minute drive, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Still not terrible. I mean, you know,
yeah.
From the outskirts of town, I only live about 10 miles from the outskirts of town. The edge of town, I should say. So if I need like milk or bread or something, you know, it's only like 10 miles to run and get something. If I want to go to town, I mean, we have Poplar, which has a grocery store and a gas station, and that's only 4 miles away. But
Oh, that's not bad.
no.
What is that,
And
a
they
Dollar General or General Dollar? I don't remember what that's called, but we have one of those right down the road from us.
Yeah, they've been popping up in some small towns.
Yeah, well,
Seems like.
that and a gas station and a furniture store and one restaurant is all that's in this town. I mean, we're 10 minutes from the bigger town.
You don't have a bar?
No, it's a alcohol. What do you call it?
Dry.
Dry County? Yeah, Dry
nice.
Township.
That's funny.
Yeah,
You don't have a bar?
Well, that's usually the thing. One church, one bar, and one hotel.
Oh yeah, there is a church here. There's two churches here. That's right.
Oh, there's another cop.
It's the
where
same
is
one,
he?
Nikki. You're going back the same direction.
No, actually, I went a different
Yeah,
way.
how many cops do you have in that town?
Huh?
How many cops do you have in that town?
A
Oh,
couple.
it's a full police force in Superior.
Enough to
Yeah.
cover all those
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah. It's I guess it probably not as much as like say L.A., but it's Duluth has like 90,000 people or something like that around there, and Superior is probably about 50,000 maybe or 40,000. So yeah, there's cops.
That's about the size of this town, the city I work in.
Hmm. Now Poplar, that don't have any cops, just the sheriff, deputies. I normally don't even notice the cops, but because my speedometer is off, I'm thinking about it.
Go get it.
So you're gonna be up for the show in the morning, Valerie? She have herself on mute or what?
I think she's muted.
No. Huh. Valerie, we can't hear you if you're talking to us.
I think maybe the battery died.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's.
Can you hear me now?
There she is.
There you go.
No,
You said
I'm
are you gonna
usually.
be up?
Oh yeah, I'm usually up until midnight, 12:30 every night, and then I wake up at 5. So I should be fine.
Okay.
That's a normal thing. I'm just trying to get my shipping done. But it's getting to the end of the evening. I had to go
What's
out
that
with the
big
dogs.
What's that big pile of clothes you have there? Is that the stuff you listed today or what?
No, it was stuff that I had drafted last night, and I need to get it live. I was actually supposed to do it this morning before the challenge start, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So
Oh.
I'll do it tomorrow. Just trying to get my shipping done.
Well, I have a question. So I just looked up a vintage 80s corduroy jumper dress. And I see there's a small up for sale right now for $54. If you had a corduroy jumper dress, about where do you think you should price it?
Jumper dresses are in right now, so I think you could get away with listing it for $39.99 and see where see if you get any hits on it.
I think the one I have is a 20W.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's plus. So
Oh yeah.
That's
maybe
a
I
good
should go
size.
up.
You might even I might even go higher than that.
Yeah.
I might even go $49.99.
It's cute and it's in mint condition.
Huh. Yeah, those jumper dresses are really in right now. So
Right.
okay, shipping is done. I got one more person out there that needs to pay for their stuff.
Darn them.
I know. And they were the one that I usually don't have best offer on my things. There's a few things that I do, and of course it was this one, and I took it, and then they didn't pay. So
Hmm.
dirty bastards.
That's right. Stuff with that. You didn't give him a stern look from your desk?
I'm gonna send them another invoice. That's what I'm gonna do. Doesn't seem to make a difference because they haven't paid yet. So
Well, if you want me to ship your item, you better get to paying, dude.
that's right.
You dudettes.
I sold this. I sold this. It was a police scanner. Yeah, it was a police scanner, and so I sold it. The guy bought it, no problem, but he wouldn't pay for it. And then he started sending me message. He said, "Well, I didn't order this. I didn't bet on this." Oh, okay. And then he was like, "Well, please cancel the order." And I said, "Okay, I'll cancel it." And he goes, "But wait." He says, "I think," and these are all separate messages. Is this a police scanner? I said, "Well, it says on there that it is." And he goes, "I think I want to go ahead and get it." He said, "Go ahead and ship it to me." I'm like, "No, that ain't how it works." I was like, "Well, you have to pay for it before I could ship it." Well, he never paid for it, so. Wow.
I love it when people think you're just going to give your shit away for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they send a message that says, I want this. Okay, well, there's a little button called Buy It Now.
Yeah.
And then I'll magically put it in a package and send it.
No, you'll call the eBay warehouse and have them ship it.
Yeah.
People are
I'll get
so.
my workers right on it.
Yeah, all my little elves.
Yeah. My minions.
They're so funny.
I need some minions.
I would love to. That's all I need.
Yeah, I won't be greedy. I'll take two.
There's a dang fly in here.
Well, I didn't get as far as I wanted overall. However, I did make good progress.
That's
So
good.
I'm very happy with that.
Stand here. I'm
Good. It was a productive weekend. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
Where's Sally? Did she poop out on you?
Yeah, she went to bed. She's like, I gotta go to sleep. I can understand. She'll probably be up about the same time I go to bed. That's usually we're usually crossing paths.
She doesn't have to work tomorrow, though, does she?
No, she doesn't have to work tomorrow.
So she'll be up, raring to go in the morning, right? You think? Or does she get up and...
Yeah, usually. I mean, she's pretty good about getting up. I would assume that she'll probably sleep till about maybe 1 this morning or tomorrow morning, and then 1 or 2, and then she'll probably be up.
Yeah. Because her time clock or her sleeping clock is...
Oh yeah, it's completely off kilter.
Her circadian rhythm.
Yep. So
now I have chocolate all over my fingers. I opened up my Butterfinger cups, and I thought they were like Reese's cups and had paper on the bottom of them. So I've been sitting here trying to peel the paper off of them. And they don't have any paper on them.
Now you're gonna have poop
While I'm
on,
driving, yeah.
you're gonna have like poop on you all over you. Go and
I'm
carry
licking
that
my fingers.
Yeah, go and carry that purse and put and then start licking the chocolate off your finger and just like yummy.
Oh my god.
Your husband's gonna look at you like, oh my god. Now what?
Get some chocolate on the purse, and Ashley Bennett will be like, "Oh my God, she
Oh,
sent it to me
no.
with real poop on it."
Yeah,
No.
put a roll of toilet paper inside of it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know if she'd like a poop purse, but I don't know. I thought of Jim Bennett when I saw it.
Of course, that sounds hilarious.
Are you thinking Jim
Have you guys been watching that show, the Netflix show, Disjointed?
Oh my gosh. I started
There's
watching that. That is hilarious.
there's an episode with Olivia's shit balls. That's all I can think of is you could put that in the purse.
I've never seen that.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's pretty good. Sally told me about it, and I was like, I don't think I want to watch that. And then I started watching it. It's actually pretty damn good.
It is funny.
You want to watch a funny show? That's a pretty good one.
The only problem is that we blew through that on a binge watch in like a night and a half.
Yeah.
Now we want more.
We always want more.
I know I'm rewatching all the episodes of The Walking Dead before the new one starts.
I actually, against my better judgment, I actually started watching Fear the Walking Dead. So, I'm still not convinced, but
Keep watching it; it gets better.
okay. That's what I keep hearing.
That is one show I could just never get into.
What season are you in?
I think it's just the first season.
Yeah, watch till the second. Give it a chance. Keep watching it; it gets better.
Yeah, I won't give up on it yet.
Yeah, don't give up on it. It's not as good as The Walking Dead,
Right.
but it's a decent show to watch while you're waiting for The Walking Dead to come back out.
Yeah.
Because at first I didn't really care for it either, but then I was like, well, it is from the creators of The Walking Dead. It's got to get better, right? So.
It's true.
Okay, I finally got one listing done.
Way to go.
That only took the entire time I've been on the air. I don't normally
Now you
list
see my
at night.
dilemma, why I never get anything listed.
I don't normally list at night either, so my brain's like, what are you doing? Why can't we just sit and talk?
Yeah. Well, that was just a lot of chocolate. Oof. Ugh.
I'm sure it was delicious.
It doesn't
It
sound
was,
like a
but-
bad problem.
Now it's just like, did I just eat all that chocolate?
I just had cucumbers. Mm-mm.
I'm
I
having
love
an ice
cucumbers.
cream now.
And water.
I love cucumbers. My
You
husband
ever
hates
put a little
cucumbers.
salt on them?
Yeah. I like them with oil and vinegar, too.
I like them as tzatziki sauce.
Mm. Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
It's basically you get your your sour
Well-
cream and you like put it in the cheesecloth and let it drain so it's more cheesy. And then you put finely chopped cucumber and you stir it up, and you can use it as a dip. It's really good.
I was gonna say tzatziki sauce isn't that made with cucumbers? It's what they put on gyros, Valerie.
Yeah.
Mm.
I never had one.
Or Greek yogurt.
You've never had a gyro?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
they're delicious.
Shame, shame.
Oh my god! You gotta have a gyro.
I love
Yum.
gyros.
Is
I
there
always
any?
call them gyros.
I did too till I dated a Greek guy and he got really mad.
You got mad when you said gyro?
I always call them gyro.
It's a gyro. Gyro.
What? I don't have any more.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
here I'm slowing down from my road, and it's not even my road.
And how long have you lived there, Nikki?
It's that chocolate she ate.
About 10 years. I thought I was farther than I
Yeah,
was.
Steven Scroggins made a good point. He said if you have an old GPS, you can use it to monitor your speed.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's true.
I have one. I should dig it out. I have a thing on my phone, but when I'm talking to you guys on my phone, I can't. I mean, you have it running in the background, and it beeps at me if I go too fast.
Mm.
But then you guys would hear it, so that's why I didn't have it on.
What did the
That's
cashier do when I missed the meowing? What did the cashier do?
She just looked at me. She didn't even.
You missed.
She was kind of whatever. She works at Walmart. Do you think I really surprised her?
Probably not.
I imagine that poor woman sees a lot of shit at night. Actually, our Walmart's not that bad. Honestly, there's really not that many weirdos in there. At least when I go.
So what you're saying?
Because I used to.
You're the weirdo at that time.
I was the weirdo tonight. I'll have to tell my daughter that her friend that she lives with, her roommate, she works at Walmart. I'll have to ask her if she heard any stories about a woman meowing last night.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I could ask her if she'd scratch me behind the ears, but then I think I should probably call the cops.
That dumb commercial, the cat commercial, like meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
It's stuck in my head now. I can't. Thank you.
And then that poor guy on my way out, he was crushing boxes. I meowed at him too.
Did they look at you weird at all?
No, I think I heard him go woof, woof.
And maybe I'll go back there tomorrow and bark at him.
Or buck at him.
That's too funny.
Sit in the middle of the aisle and go cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, you might get your ride in the police car.
So how does this work differently if I'm on mobile?
I don't know.
You should carry your phone with you.
Yeah, on your phone, it's really not much difference. It's just, well, I don't know. I've never done it on a computer, so I guess I don't know.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's different. I can't click on the links and get in usually though.
Mm.
And I'm like through Hangouts and stuff. Um, Valerie actually usually has to call me.
And
Tonight it worked.
it's not even. So when Nikki says call, basically all I'm doing is I'm inviting her through the Google Hangout. And so
Okay.
I'm not physically calling her.
Yeah. But
On my end,
it comes through on mine as incoming call
right.
on my Hangouts.
Yep.
And it has a weird ring.
No. Go away. Go ahead down.
My husband's probably sleeping by now. It'll be a nice surprise for him when I show him I bought him 4 pairs of underwear.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
We just won't tell him that I was on YouTube Live while I was doing it.
Don't do that.
We know what size he wears now.
Yeah. Moisture wicking 4-way stretch. Men's boxer briefs. All day performance.
You should roll them up all cute and put a bow on them with the shoelaces.
Well, you know, if I didn't know any better, I mean, if I didn't spend so much time with my husband, I'd probably be worried because he loses his underwear. I don't know how he loses his underwear. I mean,
Maybe he's trying to tell you. Maybe he doesn't like him.
oh, but he's like, yeah, I've never seen somebody lose their clothes like he does.
He doesn't like them.
Because the problem is that he's a maintenance guy. So he'll bring clothes with him to town to change into if he gets dirty. And then he like his aunt's house and change, or my dad's house, or my daughter's house to change, because he can't go into a gas station and change. That's embarrassing. So he goes over to one of these people's houses, and then he'll sit down and visit, and then he leaves them there. And you know, and yeah, so he's always losing his clothes all the time. It's like having a son.
Just write his underwear in him with a marker. Write his name in him.
Yeah, yeah.
And a phone number.
I'm so tired. Write his name.
If found, call this number.
Yeah, if found. Well, those damn boxer briefs are expensive.
Yeah.
Two pairs for like $8.
Wow.
I mean, I could buy a whole 10-pack of underwear for $12. You know.
Then buy him with
Yeah. You know, and I worked for the pig farm.
Yeah.
What is that?
When I worked
minty
for the pig
deliciousness
farm.
you're eating, Val?
What?
What is that minty-looking deliciousness you're eating?
Oh, it's a mint chip drumstick.
Oh, jealous.
Oh, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, when I worked for the pig farm, I used to have to wear men's underwear because they had and coveralls for you. You'd have to shower in because they didn't want any outside germs in there. So you'd have to take a shower to go in, and then you'd have to put their clothes on, which they had men's underwear and men's socks and overalls. And I started wearing those men's underwear, and I was like, God, these are comfortable. And
Right?
And one day I was talking to the construction guy. I'm like, you guys have got the most comfortable underwear. And he's like, we used to go out and drink at the bar together after work and stuff. So it was okay to have this conversation with him. Anyways, he was finishing up building the barn that I was running. But anyways, he goes, that's because you're missing the one part that makes them uncomfortable. Like, well, I love men's underwear. They are very great. I should buy myself some, but I never did. I thought my husband would look at me weird if, you know. Probably wouldn't be too much of a turn on if I.
I
Speaking
love
of
to
water
wear
cooler stories.
boxers.
What's that, Megan?
Speaking of water cooler stories.
Mm.
And then this lady said she liked to wear men's underwear.
Yeah,
She
they're
just
very
started
comfy.
meowing. I don't understand.
You know that this is on YouTube, right, Nikki? Like everybody.
Well, everybody in the world knows that I like wearing men's underwear. No, I don't. I don't wear men's underwear. When I worked at the pig farm and I had to wear men's underwear, they were very comfy.
Okay, so you did wear men's underwear. Let's clarify.
So my boss one day was like, he came over to the barn and he's like, I just wanted to let you know we could purchase you some underwear if you wanted to tell my secretary, you could pick some out. We could purchase them to have them here for you. I was like, no, these are fine. I just really comfy.
I'm good.
Oh,
He's like, all right. No, it's fine. No big deal. I can sacrifice for you.
Okay, between
Yeah, maybe
the
that was a little too
Butterfinger
much
and the
information.
ice cream, I'm going to go get my apple pie.
There you go. My daughter made a really good thing today for dessert. It was a sugar cookie base, and then it must be like some kind of cream cheese or something and strawberries on top. Oh, it was really good.
Huh.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I'm assuming it was cream cheese. It tasted like cream cheese. All right.
well, that
I
was
could do a haul video.
the haul video. Who's gonna
I
do a
said
haul video?
I could do a Walmart haul video. I bought my husband some underwear, which I'll be wearing later. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, she admitted it.
Good thing my husband doesn't watch. Good thing my dad doesn't watch this channel.
That know of.
I think that poop purse is cute as hell.
That's
I don't even think I've ever even talked to Ashley Bennett, but I'm going to send her a purse. She's going to think I'm some creeper from Wisconsin. Be like, it's totally okay. Just ask your husband. Your husband liked poop, so I figured you probably did too.
You should send him a pair of shoes, a pair of used shoes along with that.
Oh, yeah, he hates used shoes, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
With a little card saying, thinking of you.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to see poor Jim Bennett in divorce court.
Just sign it meow.
Huh?
Just sign the card meow.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to know what this means, watch Valerie's video the other night. Oh.
Oh, Valerie's getting tired. So am I.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
You ladies, it was fabulous today. Good job, Nikki. Thank you, Valerie, and good night to all of you ladies.
You're welcome.
Good night,
Thank
Michelle.
you.
Thank you.
Anytime.
All right.
Good
Okay,
night.
we're on for a future one.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the next one I can actually show up.
Nice.
Oh, you showed up. You showed up. It was good, Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a
We'll
blast.
just come in planned that we have a contest. Maybe a different contest. Additional contest. Something snoring. Okay. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right. Bye,
You
Michelle.
too. Good night.
Nikki, are you home now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just sitting in my car. As per usual.
Second residence there in her car.
Yeah. Oh shit! I
Really,
forgot.
everything.
to get-
Well, yeah, it has everything you need, I guess, except for a toilet. I mean, you know, people live in their
Yeah.
cars too.
Right.
Comforts of home.
Well, you know, I used to sit in my car a lot when I had to wait for my husband because we used to carpool when I was working in town, and we just carpool so we didn't waste gas, you know.
Mhm.
And we worked the same schedule, so there was no reason to drive 2 cars to town. Well, my mother-in-law was really annoying. Bless her heart. I mean, she's passed away now, but I didn't like going to her house all the time. So I'd sit in my car. Well, I'd have my crocheting with me, and I had my phone, you know, so I could watch Netflix or whatever. And and you know, you can buy food and have food in your car. So I mean, I had everything I needed to the gas station if I had to go potty, you know. And she used to be so offended that I'd sit in my. Why would you sit in your car and wait? And it's like, because, you know. And then, like, to get to her house, it was like it was really bad, and it was like a really long walk from the car to her house, and you had to walk upstairs and stuff. So, I mean, it was hard for me to get in there with my bad knee. So that was another reason
Mhm.
why I wouldn't go there. God, she was just offended that I wouldn't go there. Well, I guess you just don't like spending time with me.
Oh God.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah.
All right, guys.
But yeah, I mean, you can bring all your stuff. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
no, I was just saying you can bring all your stuff in the car with you, and you know.
Oh yeah, get a lot done.
Nikki gives a whole new meaning to the word mobile address.
Mobile
doubt
phone.
You'd think I didn't like my house, but I do. I love my home.
All right, Dolly, you ready to go?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right.
All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right. Good
See
night.
ya.
Okie doke. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye bye. Good night.